Listen 3000.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Yo.
This is Listen 3000.
Yes, it is.
Oh, we're back again. This is episode 19.
Whoa, look at us. Almost 20.
Yeah, man.
Getting up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We back again. This is a very special episode.
Yes, it is.
Before we introduce our very special guest, we wanted to shout out the Sound Gallery. Thank you for letting us have us in this very super cool space.
Yes.
If you're booking, in your Philly, you need some recording time, you definitely
Come
pull
through.
up here. This is a spot you need to be at.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, while we're there, this is our do you want to give a little talk about the merch coming soon?
Oh, yes. My
Sorry.
bad.
Almost forgot. That's why I was
business first.
Come on, man.
We got some very special merch coming with Pan from
Yes.
Changed by Lulu.
Shout out.
It's Black Panther inspired.
Yes.
For the month of November. So it's just a little movie coming out called Wakanda Forever.
If you
I think
didn't know.
people heard of that.
If you didn't know.
Yeah, we got that coming. So stay tuned for the details on that. We'll be dropping that very soon. But shout out to Pan, shout out to Changed by Lulu
Always.
for that. Yeah.
Big shout out.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so now to our very special guest.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Give it up for Task.
Hey, greetings and salutations all. Hey, just listening to y'all accent, I'm about to put on some Beanie Siegel. Y'all some real,
Come on.
y'all some Philly ass dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Y'all some,
Live your life.
let me put my hood nigga shit on. Y'all some real Philly niggas. I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell. Y'all run this. Y'all in these streets.
Oh no! Don't put a claim on. Oh no! I'm in the streets now. I didn't even know I was in the streets. That is insanity. No, I bet that from the way we talk though, you can peep the vibes.
Yeah. No, for sure.
No.
It's the
Vibes have
slang.
been felt. You feel me?
Yeah, I love it.
Listen, I can tell. I can just tell. I'm like, okay, all right. Right when y'all started talking, I was like, all right, bet.
Like I see it,
Yeah,
and
for
with the all right bet.
Yeah.
Nah, but man, we're so excited to have you.
Nah, for sure.
It's a pleasure.
Definitely. You one of the people that, we see in the comic book and
Space.
this nerdy kind of space
Yeah.
that's speaking for black people and standing on their opinions and having an intelligent opinion and sharing it with the world. And we really appreciate you for doing that.
100%.
And we definitely had to get you on the show. And I love your opinions online, and I definitely wanted to chop it up with you. So
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I've been into doing this for about 20 plus years.
Wow.
I was the hood nigga from South Sac that I started reading instead of being in the streets, you feel me? And so I was reading Spider-Man, and that just became my shit from then on out. So what people like to fuck with me is that, yeah, I'm a geek, I'm a nerd, but I'm still a hood nigga that slap the shit out of somebody. Twisted. Don't get it twisted. A lot of them yo, I can relate to that. Because all these other dudes be online fucking dorks. I show people you can still be into this shit and still be yourself. You feel me?
Exactly.
A lot of niggas are scared to get into space. They think they got to put on glasses and play D&D. I'm like, nah, bro. You can still be you and still fuck with this shit. You dig?
for sure.
That was phenomenal. I felt that so hard, bro.
Nah,
For real. Because honestly, that's why we doing it too.
Nah, real.
Our perspective.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
It's very specific to come from what we all come from. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
Everyone doesn't do that and can be intelligent in this space and really know what's going on. So we definitely applaud you for that.
For sure.
Salute to you guys too. And it's important that we're not, I say this and I get in trouble for this, but I don't give a fuck. It's important that we, it's not just black dudes, but niggas from the hood. That's what I say to people. I'm from the block. You dig me? I'm from South Sacramento, Google. Or the murder capitals. They don't even talk about Southside. They're like, they're all gonna kill each other off eventually. We don't give a shit.
Right. Damn.
So,
I get you.
Right. It's just important for folks to know that someone from the dirt, from the bottom, made it in this space. You feel me? That's one of the main reasons why I like the character Luke Cage. Right. It's not just because he's a black hero. He's a nigga from the block.
Right.
He's from where I'd be at. If I was in NY, I'd be where he's at. You dig?
Right.
And this black man is not just a hood nigga. He's the dude standing next to Captain America. And he's still the hood nigga. I'm still the dude from the block, but I'm so worthy of this shit. I'm standing next to Captain America. I don't need to fixate myself. I don't need to pull my pants up. Nigga, I'm still here.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't need a damn costume, you dig?
I didn't even think about that either.
Nigga, I just show up in Tim's. I show up in Tim's. I show up in Tim's and a wife beater. Where we at? It's that shit right there that is important. And this is what I say about characters like Miles Morales and so on and so forth. It's not just that they're Black or Latino. It's that they're hood.
Right.
That is important.
Culture.
And they speak with, they speak in a language that we relate to. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I see these dudes online, like, who be invited to all the shit. They Black, but like, they sound like my second grade teacher. You dig? Like, I'm like, dog, are we talking comic shit? Are you about to teach me how to write in cursive? What the fuck is this? But you know what I'm saying? So like shit like that is what resonates with people like me. So I am more than honored and blessed to be on the show with you gentlemen. And I would like to invite you on my show on Saturday if you want to.
Bro.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man, we thank you. Yes,
yeah,
please.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will definitely figure it out. 100%.
Sure.
Please.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
Cool. But nah, man, honestly, everything you said, I don't even have anything to say because I agree.
Nah, for sure.
We come from the same thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
it's 100%. It's same reason we do it.
Nah, for sure. We had a few questions for you real quick before we get into all the news and all that stuff. So you have a comic book.
Yes.
That you're creator of. Can you talk about that real quick?
Yes, sir. Just being a fan of comic books for so long, I've been told so many times, well, why don't you just make your own? So one day I just said, bet, say less. So I wrote a comic. We're issue 3 issues in. It's called Leaders of the Free World. If you type in Leaders of the Free World comic in Google, you'll pull up everything and how to get there. It's the story. I live in California. And one of the things that people don't know about California is that it's actually a giant, like, melting pot. Like, I see people from everywhere out here. Like, yeah, I'm in the hood, but we got Asians out here. We got Latinos out here. Like it's not just us brothers. So, like, I wanted to create a team that reflects everything I see from outside. Wow. So I wanted a diverse team with not just Black people on the team, but I also wanted like Filipino people. I also wanted, I got Samoan people. One of my Samoan homies, shout out to Samoan people. They are great people, by the way. If y'all don't know a family of Samoans, you need to, because they will come over, they will feed you, and they will fuck up anybody to get you a family.
That's love. Yes, come on. That's love.
Like Samoan, shout out to my Samoan Damus. But I had a friend who's Samoan. He said, dog, I can't name one Samoan superhero. Wow. And my nerdy ass named one.
Wow.
I was like, what is Mondo on Generation X? But there's that one, you know?
Right, like what is that even?
Exactly. Like, what do you want, a cookie for that? And like, I have another friend who said, I don't know too many Filipino superheroes. And just so on and so forth. So, like, I wanted to create characters that other people can relate to, because we talk about Black Panther, and you know how excited us brothers were. Of course. I like to see other people have that feeling. Yes. Like, I'm loving seeing my Latino brethren talking about Namor. Yeah. Namor.
I do love it. Get into it. I do love it, though.
Yes. My Latino brothers, they roll the R with that. They roll the R. Wifey Latina, and she be like rolling the R. Be like, yo, relax. Yeah.
Is it true?
You can't roll the R. You can't roll the R. You can't roll the
R.
Oh,
that's amazing.
Then she throws a shoe at me, but that's all right. But, like, I want people to experience that love and being seen that I saw, that I felt when I took my people and I saw young Black kids. I want to see that with young Asian kids. I want to see that with everybody all over the world. It's a beautiful thing. So shout out to Marvel and DC stepping it up too with that. We got Blue Beetle coming out and everything. Yes. So yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing to be in this space. And I come from an era where folks like us weren't able to talk about that shit. It was crazy. Like, the only super black comic writer we knew was Christopher Priest. Wow. And that's not even his real name.
Wow. Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
You notice he never shows his face.
Wow.
You notice he never shows his face. There's a reason for all that. Like, he felt like he had to, like, sneak in. You dig?
Yeah.
And, like, we didn't even know about niggas like Dwayne McDuffie. Like, I did just because I was up on the milestone stuff, but that wasn't pushed as much. Like, if I didn't work in the comic book shop, I wouldn't have known about it. So I grew up off of seeing these men try to do diversity as good as they can, and got to that point, and I just want to take that baton and keep going with it. I made my team, and it's a big dedication to all the Black comic book writers.
That's amazing.
That's awesome, man.
So Leaders of the Free World.
Yes, Leaders of the Free World.
Please go get that.
Drawn by Black people. My artist is a Black man as well. That was important to me as well.
Right.
Yes.
Like, yeah, you know, I tell people support black businesses, 100%.
Nah, that's a beautiful thing, man. You doing,
Yes, sir.
You are doing the work that needs to be
done for sure.
To say the least.
We definitely appreciate that.
Definitely
Appreciate
do.
you, bro.
Salute, gentlemen.
Sure, all the support. Honestly, like I do have one. It's a simple one, but I feel like you're gonna give a fun answer. So, do you have a favorite Marvel character that hasn't been seen in the MCU? And if so, do you see that happening sometime soon, in your opinion, or do you think it's someone that like I don't see them really reaching and going where that is?
100%. I would love to see Reptile. Reptile. And let me bring that back. Not Reptile, but also Kazar. The reason why I say one of these two characters, let's just stick with Reptile. I like Reptile because first off, he's Latino, and I have to express that, you know, I got a lot of Latino followers, and they express to me all the time that they don't feel recognized as much. And with things like Namor coming and Blue Beetle and so on and so forth, there's more stuff coming. But what makes Reptile great, I don't know if you guys even know who he is. Reptile. He's okay. So you know Beast Boy from Teen Titans, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Take Beast Boy, make him Latino, and instead of green, he's orange, and he could only turn into dinosaurs.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
That's
it.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Is he a mutant, or is he just has these powers?
He has a curse that's put on him by an old magician that was around during the dinosaur ages. So he could turn into other dinosaurs and stuff. They pushed him really hard in the mid 2000s. They kind of stopped, but they just started bringing him back more and more.
Sick.
But I just think that he's great for a few reasons. Number one, Latino rep.
Right.
Number two, he's a young, superhero that could appeal to younger audiences. Number three, dinosaurs.
Like what? Like, please bring that in.
No, fact.
Dinosaurs.
Please.
Let me tell you where Fox fucked up at. Fox. I've been saying for years, Fox, you have the X-Men. So do you know what you also have? You have the fucking Savage Land.
Right, bro.
Ooh.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
Why have you not my nigga, the two biggest guaranteed $1 billion blockbuster deal.
Dinosaurs.
Superheroes and dinosaurs.
Like what? So
now
true.
combine the two. Now tell me that 5 years it doesn't have that in mind. You know Feige's about to drop.
Hey, he did it now. That's why I was wondering why they chose to do Savage Land in that little small ass scene in Multiverse of Madness. And Kevin apparently was the one who asked. He was like, hey, like I heard that. He was like, no, because they said he wanted a jungle-esque scene, just for the multiverse. And he was like, Savage Land. So.
Savage Land.
Yeah.
Savage Land, 100%.
We'll see.
And, for those of you who don't know, I don't know if you guys know, but do y'all know where Feige got started?
With X-Men, correct? Right?
Yes. He got hired to do X-Men 1. This man has been wanting to do X-Men correctly for 20 plus years.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
Correctly.
Yeah.
Because he was there, but
Yeah.
the director was like, no, I don't want no comics on set. Like, imagine being hired to be the comic book guy, and then they tell you, nah, you good, bro. You can just sit.
God.
Just collect the check.
He probably
Feige felt the way.
Yeah,
And so now he has X-Men. So, like, it's going to be done correctly whenever he decides to drop it on us.
Yes.
Nah, for sure.
I can't wait for that. Well, yeah, that was great answers. And you definitely put us on to those characters. Thank you.
Nah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, while we're here, let's get into the things, right?
Yes.
She-Hulk's finale episode 9 came out today. Well, I'm sorry, it won't be today when y'all watch it.
Exactly.
But it's today.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, we are going to do a breakdown too for She-Hulk.
Yes.
So we're not going to go.
It should be out by now when you're watching this.
Right. So check that out too.
Yes.
But with that being said, so we're not going to go into
super depth
a rundown of what happens too much. But we're going to get into the stuff we need to talk about.
Nah, for sure.
One, just I guess, what do y'all think? What are the important parts of this episode?
Because I have my feelings about this episode, but the important parts, the fourth wall breaking was crazy.
Yeah, it was obviously the coolest.
Yeah,
time that they did it.
Yeah,
it was so cool.
Nah,
so
for sure. The introduction of Scar was wild.
Sick.
It was small, but it was wild.
Yeah, it was wild. It was just so wild because it was like, oh, you did it.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, it's happening. That was crazy, right?
Yeah. Am I missing something?
I think that there is something, honestly. Yeah, the blood. The blood is just a part of the conversation. Cause
that's where my question
we'll get there.
lies,
We'll
but
go there.
yeah,
We'll get
yeah.
there. But you know what? This will make it easier. Taz, can you give us what you thought of the episode as a whole first?
Well, I was afraid. What's that?
Oh, I was just saying before we get into the, you know what I mean?
I got you. I got you. My bad.
No worries.
So I knew that when they were doing this episode, I was like, please have a satisfying conclusion. Because that's always been one of my biggest problems with the Disney Plus shows is that they kind of end on cliffhangers that you kind of don't really know, okay, where are we going? Yeah. The only real exception was Miss Marvel, because we already know that's going into the Marvels.
100%.
So that was the only real like exception, but like it kind of just ended. Yeah, and that kind of like was like, okay, I really enjoyed this episode, but if I'm being 100% honest, I didn't really like the ending that much. Like, it was great, it was fun, I agreed, I liked it, but like it did kind of just end.
It was just over.
Like we went through all of that, and now it would have been cool if there was more episodes or more going on. Yeah. But like to end like that, like basically we went through all that. She said, "Wait, this ending is stupid as hell," and, and we were just like, I was just like, okay, well, that's cool that happened,
right? But that's it.
See other people being like, "The fuck was that?"
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is where I tell people where sometimes not everything works from paper to live action. This is a conversation people are afraid to have because when they see it in the comics, they're like, I want exactly that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have to tell them sometimes,
might not.
Listen, break this up. Check this out. I'll draw a giant circle. And I say, this is everybody in the whole world that watches, the MCU. Then I put a little dot. That's how many people read the comics of it. They're not making this for you.
Yeah,
it's true.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
They're not making this for you. They're making this for Jimmy and Lisa and their 7 kids down the street who don't know any of this stuff, but are buying all the merch, buying all the books, and they don't care. Right. They don't care that it's not like the books. They're not going to go online and complain. You know what they're going to do? They're going to tell their buddies, yo, I just saw this movie. It was great. Go watch it. They're going to spread the word. So that's why in times like that, while it wasn't my favorite,
I get what you're saying.
I like to pay attention to what non-comic book readers say. And the non-comic book fans loved it. They're like, yo, that was true. Great. That was fantastic.
We were talking about this
earlier.
Great point that you said.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, because I know we get into the real. We're really big in the movies, and we really big, like
100%.
The movies. Yeah. I was into comic books as younger, and then I kind of got out of it. Then the movies came, and then it kind of got me back. Like, I'm back and forth with it. Like, something happened in the Marvel in the MCU, and then I'll jump back. All right, now I need to go read that, or maybe
inspire me to go.
Exactly,
read it.
Exactly. Yeah. So we kind of have a little bit more information than the average watcher of the Marvel stuff.
Right.
So I feel like when we're, I don't know, our attention to detail on certain things that we're really watching and trying to figure things out.
Right.
So I guess we had these feelings and stuff, and then he was saying like earlier, it's like, but am I hating? Is this hating?
Right. Because I'm literally like, we all know, especially with this show, like people have been talking a lot of trash. If it's trash that makes sense, right? Or if it's just, all right, y'all just hate women or something. There's something wrong with some of y'all, right?
Right.
But eventually, the more the episodes happened, I almost was liking them more. And then eventually I was like, do I feel like these people that I don't like? Like I'm like, because I love many aspects of the show. I still it's still a great thing because it's Marvel and they do a great job. It's still quality. You know what I mean? Every time. But at the end of it, it was exactly what you said. I was just like, oh. That was it.
Yeah,
it was a great episode, but not a great finale. That's real. It's like you can't end everything
like
with
that.
This because when are we going to see her again? Yeah, I know you're going to give her up, but like it's not. I guess they kind of confirmed the season 2, but I don't know if that was just a joke or not in the episode.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not. It's I don't know. It was interesting.
Very interesting.
You know what I mean?
I feel you. But you see how you have so many questions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like to me, that means that the finale didn't hit the way that I feel like it should have.
Yeah.
Because that it left you kind of with more questions
yes.
than And while sometimes that's not a bad thing,
I know exactly.
This isn't one of those examples to me. For example, how the fuck she gonna be with Matt Murdock? This nigga all on the other side of the planet.
I was thinking about that too.
No, facts.
I was like, when are we gonna see
that's
this?
cool. Are we gonna do the weird Sleepless in Seattle shit where it's like, all right, we are together, but we don't live or nearby each other.
Right.
Also, Matt is a fucking thought. This is
He's nasty. He's a nasty.
He can't be tied down to one woman. Listen, check this out. Marvel, you're getting on my goddamn nerves. Stop introducing hella sexy motherfuckers at the same time. Y'all niggas brought in Charlie, last name Cox. Y'all brought this.
No. Not multiple. No.
Listen, check this out. We got a sexy Latino werewolf. Nigga, what the fuck is this? Then we got a sexy underwater, another sexy underwater nigga. Like,
Yo.
dude, what the fuck? My wife is like, yo, you got them tickets to a concert. I said,
Yo, relax.
You.
Fuck off my shit.
It's like all of a sudden we got to go swimming. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know, right?
Like, you ain't even like water before.
breathe underwater?
You ain't even like water before. Now you like water. Why?
We ain't touched
Thirsty
the
much?
beach. We ain't touched the beach and we live in Cali. That's just how much I don't go.
No. This is
Go out there,
crazy.
nigga.
Yes.
Y'all making me laugh too much. Sorry.
It's the same.
But yeah, other than that, I was wondering how they were gonna really break the fourth wall. I kept telling people she's not really breaking the fourth wall yet.
Right.
Like she's addressing people,
Yeah.
but to me, fourth walling is when she does the thing when she kicked off.
Yes.
She was swinging
Physically
And
kick
yeah.
it.
my
Yeah.
nigga, it was 1:30 in the morning, and I had just eaten a brownie. And listen, when I tell you it took me like 10 minutes to get through that scene,
Oh my
I
God.
thought that I was fucking up with the couch, and I
That
was
was
like, dog,
me too.
the damn remote go under my head.
Oh my
I was
God.
doing that press up like Genuine was doing.
No.
The Genuine skit.
No.
I was doing that, like, bro, dog, is this shit?
Oh my
underneath me?
God.
Hold on. You gotta
So, like,
pause.
I was like, God damn, the TV's fucking up. So like, I'm hitting buttons, I'm making all types of noises, and everyone's like, what the fuck is going on?
Hold
They
on.
were
You
like,
get
no,
wait.
that's a part of the skit. I was like, oh shit.
That was literally me too.
I was like, I'm high and it's late.
It's all blending together.
Honestly, it was worse for you because you had to figure out if it was real or not. Like he's
it
like,
took me a minute.
yeah, I know
My
where you were
brain
at.
was like, I was like,
Oh, my
dog,
God.
like, you ever hit that high where like things that are normal are just confusing now? Like, it's
He's
just
like, is this supposed to be this way? I'm not sure. Then you start thinking about the first time you ever seen it. It's like, wait,
Yeah.
I don't know. I get you.
But that just goes to show how good it was done.
No, sure. It was
done
perfect.
so
Sure,
well
perfect, sure.
that niggas were like, "Yo, what happened? Like, did I hit the wrong button?" Or like,
No, seriously.
so yeah. And I remember when I was selling She-Hulk comics in the comic shop, and there were scenes like that where she would pretend that she was ripping something, and the actual way they printed the book was that it was ripping with her,
Wow.
and niggas were trying to return it. They're like, "Yeah, this
No
book
way.
is faulty."
They don't even get it. Oh, damn.
I'm like, no. That's
right
how
over their head.
Right.
That's how that
Right.
no, it's the thing. And so it was good to see that in a live action.
No, that was beautiful, and I'm not gonna let you go away with that Genuine reference. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh, with the Genuine?
Not the push-ups. Oh my God, I didn't know how to react to that. Sorry, I had to just had to call that one out.
Hey yo, he's wild. He's dirty macking, but like all the aunties that goes to his shows, like
Right.
all the aunts,
No,
all
that's
the
so
aunts,
real.
shout out to them.
Definitely.
Him and Keith Sweat, man. They
It
own
is
the
them
aunties.
too, right? Keith
No,
Sweat.
facts. They
and
still out here
Genuine.
running around.
Honestly,
Keith
that
Sweat
move that he
is
did was
still
for
touring.
them.
Hey, listen, Keith
The
Sweat
move.
is still
Oh,
touring.
okay. I thought you said the movie. I'm like, what movie?
Oh no, no, that special, that wrist action.
Yeah.
That was he wanted to show him he still got it. Whatever he has.
Hey
He
man, they're
has it.
still out here.
Yes, he is.
They're collecting aunts like Infinity Stones.
Oh my God.
Listen, man.
Not Auntie Stones. Not
I live
TT
right by a
Stones.
casino, and Keith Sweat be there all the time. And let me tell you,
Yo.
They go crazy.
that should be like the Players Club when he there, just old ass. Fucking,
Oh my God.
Like
How many
no
mint
one out there-
rappers do you see on the floor?
I lost count.
Too many. He starts stepping his stuff. He's like, is this paper?
Is this
1000%? But shout out to them. But yeah, man, I was really excited to see what they gave us. I was disappointed in Abomination.
Yeah,
I'm like,
a little bit.
I'm like, okay, I get it. He's
Nothing even
now.
happened. Right.
But nothing happened.
Nothing
100%.
happened. Yeah.
And I was kind of like, wait, why is he here?
Really?
Bro,
Why is he here?
one thing I felt about this joint, I felt like at the end of the show, I'm like, it felt like they wasted some of these characters, bro. Like
Talk to me.
Titania, I love
man.
I love what she was, but she didn't really do anything.
I don't even understand
But
all the
she
way
would
what
just-
happened with her. Yeah, like,
Yeah, bro, it's just like they just dropped her in for an episode or two, and she caused some problems. We don't even know why she has real problems. With
That's
She-Hulk.
my thing.
We don't know where her powers came from.
yeah,
It was just
none of it.
okay. All
Here
right,
she is.
it's just
I was waiting for them to pull the mutant trigger.
Something.
And she's
Right.
the mutant.
Something.
would-
At least it
yeah.
would make sense. Like,
yeah, like
100%.
exactly.
Because if we're going off her actual origin, we would need Doctor Doom.
wow. I didn't even know
Doctor
that.
Doom, and she was created with Volcana in the original Secret Wars comics, where the Beyonder brought a bunch of superheroes or a bunch of villains and say, "Y'all niggas just about to fight."
Right.
And for those of y'all who don't know, that was the first ever comic event ever.
Wow.
Was the Secret Wars that debuted the black suit Spider-Man and everything. That was the first
I did not know that.
actual comic event ever.
That's cool.
And the only reason why it was made was, I think it's Mezco is the name of the company. Mezco, these niggas pulled up and was like, yo, we want to do a whole entire action figure line for you guys. That had never been done before. They were like, we're going to do a whole entire book. We need a comic to go with it. And they're like, a comic to go with a bunch of heroes all together? How the hell are we going to do that?
Damn.
And they're like, fuck it. Just say a bunch of villains, a bunch of heroes. Y'all niggas fight.
That's insane. It's that easy too, though.
Yeah.
At the same
If
time,
you
right? It's like,
haven't
wow.
read that shit, you need to, because I keep telling people, stop playing with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Stop playing
You
with
like that?
Spider-Man.
You like that?
People think that Spider-Man. Listen. Every Marvel villain and hero in existence should be thinking the lucky stars that Spider-Man's a good guy.
Dang.
Because he
Because
pulling the
Spider-Man
punches.
was bad, he's fucking
Oh,
everybody.
wow.
Like in this comic,
We
this
did see a
nigga
little
was
bit of that.
single-handedly beat the X-Men. The X-Men were like, dog. They had Wolverine, Rogue, Nightcrawler,
God.
Storm, Colossus, and Xavier, and they were like, boy.
Wait,
They
what?
bruh,
Oh, I got to
beat
read
they
that.
ass.
Wow.
Man, you don't get the fuck.
I'm about to lose it. That's crazy.
This nigga got claws. This nigga made out of metal. Boom, you're done. Oh, this woman has to touch me. Ha, you can't touch me, bitch.
Wow.
Like you did, like she, and the whole time Wolverine was like, "Yo, don't tell nobody this happened."
That's crazy.
Not as
He
bad.
came and fucked everybody up. But also, Dr. Doom created a machine that can like give powers and something like that. And he tested it on these two random girls. One of them was Titania,
Wow.
and the other one was Volcana. So I'm like, okay, so we're doing Titania. Are we gonna do Dr. Doom soon
Right,
too?
what is
If
that?
not, then how does she get her powers?
Exactly.
Especially since the She-Hulk show did not shy away from introducing mutants. Like we also got Mr. Immortal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And it just things like that. So I agree. Also, I'm not against seeing more Jamila Jamil. But anyways, we
Same.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
With you. And that's why I'm hoping. That's why I almost wanted the after credit scene to be like a Thunderbolt thing or something.
Nah,
Almost,
same,
just
same.
for her. I just
'Cause
wanted
she
to
seemed
know
like
we were
she
going to
had
see
fun
her.
with the role. Like her marketing,
sure.
the marketing for the joint, she seemed
Yes.
super involved. I'm like,
Super.
yo, keep her in this. You know what I mean? Keep her in
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Only time will tell.
Marvel
I
is
guess.
Marvel's known for pulling audibles.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
So I can see them throwing her, especially they gave her own Twitter page. Like,
Right, like
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do all that and then just be like, all right, we're done with you forever.
100%.
Like, I'm pretty sure she's gonna show up again.
yeah. I'm excited for whenever that is though.
Nah, same.
Honestly, I was gonna say a rating for She-Hulk, but it's up to you because we will stay on She-Hulk.
Nah.
It's so easy to.
I
Just
know,
because
it's a
I
lot.
feel like
It's a
it's
lot.
because of everything that Task is saying. It's like, you know, there's so many great things and then so many things that aren't as great as probably the idea was with the show. So there's so many things you could pick at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also
Yeah.
think that Marvel's still learning.
100%.
People, you know, we put so
100%.
much on Marvel,
do.
how they make film and things of that nature, but the MCU shows this is still a new territory for them.
This is the second year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Second
it's
year.
like they're
Yeah.
still kind of growing and
a
learning.
baby.
these
It's a
things.
baby.
So
Yeah.
we got to give them some grace, at least
sure.
on that regard. So,
sure.
you know, this
I'm
was
so
the thing.
glad you guys said that because that's what I've always told people. Like, I'm like, dog, remember when the MCU first dropped?
My
And
God.
like,
what a
you
difference.
could tell they were just trying to find their footing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it took them a while to get there.
Yeah.
But, you know, we had to go through the bad to get through the good.
Yes, we did.
And I'm not saying that these shows are bad. What I'm saying is the quality is not going to be where you think it should be
All the
simply
time.
because they are new to this.
Right.
They are new to this, and they're and not just that, they're really giving chances to people who we've never even heard of before.
Facts.
Like I gotta, one of the things Marvel don't get respect for is like they will cast a no-name person of color director and have them run and play in the biggest sandbox in existence.
No, seriously. That's not
Like that
regular.
is amazing to me. To
Yes.
me, that's a win.
Yo,
To
for
me,
sure.
that's a win, regardless if you like the ending product or not. This man, like I like the Eternals. I
Me
can
too.
understand other
We
people
Eternals
who did.
gang over here.
Mm-hmm.
We Eternals gang.
Eternals gang?
Yes, come
Yes,
on, baby.
yes, yes.
It's not a lot of us out there, man. It's not a
not,
lot. Come
but you
on
know.
now.
You know
Yes.
I saw niggas.
Yes. Ah! Gotta stick together.
Gang.
Yes.
Gang. Let me tell you why I fucks with Eternals. I fucks with Eternals because everybody's been complaining they want Marvel to do something different.
Come on
Talk
now.
about it.
Come on now.
Hold
Marvel
up.
said
This man preaching.
Feige said, say
We gotta
less.
pass a plate. A Marvel plate.
Feige said, "Say less." Let me tell you how pimpish Feige is. My nigga went to one of them hoity-toity fucking film festivals.
I know.
One of them stick up the ass
Yes.
people, film nut niggas, like one of them motherfuckers. He went to one of those.
Yep.
Grabbed the woman who got the most praise on
Yep.
there.
Yes, he
And
did.
said, "Hey, yo, I want you to come over here. I want to put some money in your pocket. I'm from the hood. I'm from the block. I respect it."
Right.
Because who the
Right.
fuck was she before Feige?
100%.
And she was doing great shit,
Facts.
but we wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Right.
We
That's
wouldn't have
real.
known. I never even heard of her shit. But
Yes.
when they said, "All right, we got Chloe Zhao," guess what I did? I went and watched her old shit. Amazing.
Yeah.
Great stuff. But look at what happened simply because she got cast or something. Look at just how many people, how her other stuff just got more popular.
Yeah.
Feige did not have to do that. He could have got somebody who knew how to do this shit, who did all that shit ever. That woman showed up on day one and said, "Oh, you guys do green screen a lot." Yeah, I'm not really trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do like actual filming in
Right.
actual places. Like, of course, there was green screen, but for most of those movies, all that shit was like built from the scratch up, built from the ground up. Everything was designed, and he stood by that woman.
That's right.
Yes, he
He
did.
stood by that woman when the people were Disney was pressuring him, and they were like, "Yo, like, she don't want to use a lot of green screen, dog. Like, that's our moneymaker and shit like that." And Feige said, "Look, man, I made you guys so wealthy.
Right.
I made you guys so much money. Trust me.
Right.
Let her cook.
Mm-hmm.
Let her cook. And even if they're not okay with the final product of it, the fact that he took a person of color woman who no one knew and said, 'Yo, I'm gonna give you a Marvel movie.'
Yeah, that's
To
crazy.
me, that's a win.
I agree.
Facts.
To me, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this is what we wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to be up here with the tables. Look at Ryan Coogler.
Nah,
The guy,
we
he's
talk
from out
about
here.
that all the time,
Bro.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
from out here.
Yeah.
from
He's sitting
out
at the
here.
table for real.
No, he
He at the table
Oh,
for real.
he got a big
He
plate.
is the table.
Yo, come on. Yo, you gotta stop.
Like,
He is the table. No, he literally
Y'all
is the
come to
table,
me.
bro.
Y'all come to me.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Crazy thing. I went to Sac State with Coogler. He went to Sac State Film School out
Wow.
here.
Oh wow.
And we were in a class together. It was one of those big classes,
Right.
like with hella people in it. But he was there. He
That's
went. He took
crazy.
film classes out here. But he from the Bay. He a Bay nigga. So like he took everything down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for Wakanda Forever. Did you notice on She-Hulk when
Yeah.
she was talking to Kevin
Oh, yes.
and he said, "You're hella expensive," and he was like, "All our virtual effects people have moved on to something else. They played the Black Panther music."
Did they actually play it?
Yeah, you didn't peep
No,
that?
I didn't peep the music.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm watching it again tonight. We're not doing that. Y'all telling me he played the Black,
They
because I
played the
knew
Black
it
Panther
was
music.
next, but I'm, oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's sick. They killed that scene, though.
No, they did.
They killed that scene.
Yeah.
That shit reminded me of the second Matrix movie when he met.
It did when he. Yep, the architect. Yeah.
I was like, I see what the architect. I was like, I see where y'all niggas went. I see where y'all were going with that.
Nah, for real. But
what's next? You want to go into?
Oh yeah,
pushbacks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we can go to the pushbacks.
Okay.
But yeah, we will, I guess, talk more about She-Hulk on that episode that y'all.
Yes, on the breakdown
that is out right now,
and it's up there somewhere.
Can we talk about the ending?
Yeah.
Oh no, you still can.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we talk about the guest star at the end?
You talking about the son? Or you talking about Matt? The son?
Son?
I mean, what do you want to say?
How you feel? How you feel about that?
Because
Because a lot of people, I seen people had their feelings on it. How you feel?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay. okay. I got you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna dive right into it. It was a smart move. It's a smart move. Let me tell you why. If no one has caught this so far, we're getting Young Avengers.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, sure.
100%.
I'm so excited about that.
So I tell people, let's have this conversation. See, the problem with a lot of people, I have a hashtag I created called "Fuck Your Fandom."
Oh,
It's
I love
it's
it. I like that.
FCKYOUR fandom. Fuck your fandom.
like
This
that.
shit is bigger than your fandom. And let me explain to you why. I tell people, and no one can give me a solid answer on this. What sounds better? A guy named Hulkling, who's not a Hulk at all. He's a Kree and a Skrull, or the son of
The
Hulk.
Hulk. Nah, you're right. Bing, bing, bing. Yep.
But no, it's honest. I tell people, this is the honest question. What sounds better? What sounds
100%.
better on a lunchbox, my nigga?
Right.
What sounds better? Because this is all about merch.
For sure.
Fuck a movie ticket.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck a movie ticket. That's why I don't talk about money when ticket sales. Who gives a shit? Let me tell you how good merch does. Spider-Man merch. Spider-Man merch does so well that Marvel and Disney said, dog, we'll just make the movie for you. We'll just make the Spider-Man
that's real.
movie.
No, that's fact.
That's real.
You guys collect all the money. You get everything. We just want merch.
That's insane. I didn't even think about it like that.
I didn't think about that neither. That's heavy.
Yeah,
That's
it's like,
heavy.
dog, we
They
just
know.
take merch. And a lot of people are laughing. Ha, 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 that's a stupid deal. I'm like, no, you're an idiot. Let me tell you why. Because when people think merch, they think action figures.
Right. It's so much bigger than that.
Yeah.
No, my nigga. No, don't think action figures. Think pencils.
Right.
Yes.
Nah, for real.
Backpacks,
Think
lunchboxes,
plushes.
posters,
Shoes.
Think upholstery.
Like
pajamas. Like,
Pajamas.
like
Talking about, see, this is horrible. I'm one of the people they feeding to. I got a child. I'm like, damn it, I got to get him some Spider-Man stuff.
There you go.
Look at him, look at him.
Man, listen, check this out.
Come on, man.
Listen.
Look. Oh, right here.
Come on, man.
In the flesh.
Come on.
In the
Come
flesh.
on. What are we talking about here?
That's
It's
real,
money. It's money. It's merch.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. I'm not selling a nigga named Hulkling and he's not a Hulk.
No, that's real. That's
I'm not doing that.
That's very real.
I'm not doing that. But you know what I will do? I will say this nigga right here is the son of Hulk, but we're just gonna call him Hulkling or Scar. They're gonna call him Scar. I don't see Scar working. I see Hulkling working. Because the name of Hulkling is good.
Do you think they would switch his name after calling him Scar, though, already? Do you think they would switch his name?
I say that they could, here's the deal. Marvel could do whatever they want.
Right.
They made Miss Marvel a mutant.
You ain't never lied.
They made Miss Marvel a mutant. Why not?
Never lied. Yeah.
that's
Why
right.
not?
It's true.
Because they low key can finesse it. Like, yo, the people call him that.
Right, but he's Hulk.
But he's Scar. We call him Scar because that's his name. But then the news seen him. Oh, that's a Hulkling. And bow, just like
yeah,
that.
he working with
both.
Kevin too. Okay.
He could be both.
Yeah,
he could be
it's true.
both.
He can be both.
Listen, I tell people, this is not the comics. They're two separate mediums. How many different times does Marvel need to do something different for y'all to realize that?
Right.
Once again, I have a saying I always say. Hela is Loki's daughter
Right.
in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the MCU,
Yeah,
this is the brother and sister.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a change.
That's a big
It is.
difference. That's a big
change.
difference.
This is a hell of a
Yeah,
change.
that is true.
No, Silas, not a peep. You know why? Because we like Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So
It was
if it's good,
yeah, it was good.
You can't say nothing.
but we had to give them a chance to
That's
show
real.
that it was good.
Nah, that's
Nah,
real.
facts.
That's real.
You feel me? Like somebody stopped me when I'm out here. Like I'm like, dude, like we had to let them show them, nah, dog, we know what we're doing.
Right.
And personally, I feel like Marvel has earned that right to be like, yo, let me cook.
Yeah,
For sure.
For a
me
while
cook.
now, they've been had that
me
right.
cook.
Nah, that's
Jesus.
facts.
Yes.
Nigga, I made an Ant-Man movie that made $50 million less than the Justice League movie. Let me
that's
fucking cook.
That's crazy. I'm about to lose myself. Oh, that's so real. You put it in perspective like that.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
facts,
God.
Fall back,
crazy.
my nigga. I
That's
know what
crazy.
I'm doing.
No, that's facts.
That's real.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's why I always like, dog, like y'all, 14 years of this shit, and y'all niggas still like, I don't know,
Bro,
I don't know.
we talk about it all the time. I feel like every week one of the topics, or at least one of the shows or something, it has to come up how people just like
Yeah.
always are like, but I don't know what's going on. Like, what are they doing? I don't know what's happening. It's like, bro, have y'all not been watching for
Right.
since?
It's like since it started.
Right, like maybe y'all just started watching.
Nah,
because then
facts.
it would make sense. Otherwise, I'm like, I don't even think y'all really fans of the shit.
Right.
Or you don't
Because I'm like,
understand.
bro, like when it comes to the people comparing it to the comic book, it's like
Right.
you were saying, it's not this is a totally different
Whole
thing.
new thing.
Like if anything, they're pulling and combining and
There you go.
creating something new. And you gotta respect that. Especially at this point, how long we've been here.
Come on.
And they've been win after win after win after win.
Bro, weren't we talking about it with Endgame? Didn't they? That's no. I could be. You would know more than me. Is there an Endgame comic?
No.
There isn't, right? So that's that was Melting Pot. And look how
yeah, that was
crazy that came out.
100%.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like y'all don't got
100%.
nothing to say. Like
100%
after they do something
freestyle.
like
That
that,
was
like
a
what?
freestyle.
Right.
That's the hardest freestyle I ever heard in my life. Jesus,
3 hours straight.
100%.
for real.
And niggas were, see, I'm so old. I remember when niggas were like, why are they making a Guardians of the Galaxy movie? That makes no sense.
Oh my god, I remember that.
They ain't said that in like 7
Wow.
years now.
That's only so
Bro.
funny to me because people really were like, I want to see that shit. When you first heard about it, people were like, I don't know what that is. There's a raccoon in it. I'm like, yeah, I don't even.
I try to I try to temper my expectations now because it's like,
Yeah.
bro, Marvel has, and I feel like they don't get this credit, bro. They didn't even have the A-list people, and they made billions.
Billions.
You know what?
Not millions,
Let me
billions.
expound on that for you. Let me
That's
expound on
real.
that. I don't like it when people say, oh, they didn't have their A-list, they had their B-listers. No, that wasn't their B-list. I could argue that was lower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because what's A-list to us? I mean, let's before the MCU, let's have this
Right.
conversation. And
We
this
can
is
talk
good for
about
y'all
it.
because y'all weren't really into the comic books
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
So let me name characters that you guys knew about before you read one comic book. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay, X-Men,
Right.
of course.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
Daredevil,
Right.
Mhm.
Spider-Man.
Punisher,
Punisher, true.
Ghost Rider,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four,
Yep.
Spider-Man,
Right.
Blade.
Yeah, true.
Mhm.
I ain't named one Avenger yet.
Right.
That's facts.
At all. Yeah.
I ain't named one Avenger yet. And guess who all got movies before the Avengers?
Yep.
Everybody I just named.
Yeah.
That is the wildest thing. Like they tried it all.
My nigga
And it's like-
Man-Thing had a movie before the Avengers. What are we talking about?
That is
What
real.
are
I
we
never thought
talking
about that. That's real.
Niggas be like, oh, that was barely their big. No, nigga, no.
Like that wasn't even a bench. They was letting like the Water Boy play.
Yeah.
Like, it
the
was Adam
only
Sandler.
real A-lister they had was Hulk, and they barely had him.
Right, they barely had
because
him.
he was with Universal.
Yes,
they had to
yes.
make a deal with him,
Yeah,
with
they
them.
did.
So, like, honestly, they had like the only one I'll give them is Iron Man is sea level. I would have gave him that.
Yeah.
Iron Man is sea level. Other than that, like the Avengers, no, they were on the bottom totem pole. So for them to take that and make it what it is now,
Yeah.
is almost unheard of.
It's
And it
literally
only
is.
takes somebody who really cares about these characters, an actual geek like us. Like it takes someone like that. And that's the problem DC WBD are having. They keep looking for an executive. They want an executive producer.
Yeah.
They need a geek producer.
Yeah, they want a Kevin. You can't have
They came close. Jeff Johns was close,
Yeah, I
but
did hear that one. Did hear that. I did.
Wait till the world finds out he's responsible for Black Adam.
Is he now?
Did y'all know when they first announced
what?
Black Adam?
Wasn't it like 2007 or something?
2007.
I heard it was it 2007? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so.
It was before
Oh
the
my
MCU
God.
was even mentioned.
That's insane. And y'all just getting it out now?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
So
didn't have it on there?
and I just love you know that story that Ice Cube went into Jive Records with a bat and demanded all his rights and
yeah,
shit?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm imagining there's a scene of The Rock kicking down the doors of WB, like, yo, dog, it's been like 11 years. Give me my goddamn Black Adam movie.
No,
they're
seriously, like
They're like, fam, that doesn't even fit anything we're doing right now. And The Rock is like, I want my goddamn movie. I'm gonna fuck somebody. I'm gonna rock bottom everybody.
not rock bottom. And honestly,
I'm
The
a
Rock
I'm
has
a
that type of
people's
power
elbow.
now too. So it's
I'm
like
a people's
y'all not
elbow,
even
the
messing
whole
with-
building.
He's
My
talking
nigga,
about
like,
people's elbow.
I'm doing, and they got scared. And they're like, all right, give this man his movie, all right?
No,
Fuck.
seriously. Wait,
But that's what they need. They need someone like Feige.
yeah, they
Nah,
do.
for sure.
And I don't know when they or if they
Can get that.
can get that. We'll
Feige's
see.
an anomaly, man. He's
He
like Drake.
is. He is like Drake.
1 in a million.
Feige
man.
One of the
is
million.
like Drake. That what a reference. That needs to be on a t-shirt. Kevin Feige is Drake. But yeah, next topic we got going on is a billion movies got pushed back. Not even just Marvel the other day, but a bunch of movies got pushed back, including I think 4 or 5 Marvel movies.
Yeah.
It was Deadpool 3, Blade. Do you have each of them, or is this on?
Yeah,
the
now they
right
got
now?
the date. So hold up. Blade moved from September 6th, 2024 to November 3rd.
Wait,
Hold up. No.
that is wrong.
It moved from
Opposite.
back from its November 3rd date.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You literally said it reversed because the article was being
Oh, it moved
read
to September 6th.
stupid.
I'm tripping. All right.
They said it's
So
stupid.
it moved from
It's the
November
article's fault.
3rd to September 6th, 2024. And we knew that wasn't surprising to me because obviously the director situation.
Yeah,
So
Not even
I was
just the
expecting
director
that, but you know, the other ones were the ones that were a little bit more.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Avengers: Secret Wars is now May 1st, 2026, and it was November 7th, 2025. So a whole year, not a full year, but
Good.
a good amount of years. I agree.
And
I
let me tell
agree
you
too.
why.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why. Feige, I love you, dog. But
There was a lot going on.
you were really trying to do 2 Avengers movies in 1
like
year. my nigga.
you was really going to do it. You was going
Hey, listen, I like that energy.
yeah, right. Respect it. Respect.
I like the energy.
He's trying to dunk from the
However,
foul
I'm
line.
a realist. I'm a realist.
Yeah.
My nigga, you don't have to do that.
That's true. It is
You
funny because it's
don't
like, bro, you gonna make the
have
bread.
Nah, for sure.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
y'all good.
You don't have to do that.
Bro, from the jump,
Like,
when he
who's
first
the
announced
point of
that,
that?
I was like, that one's probably gonna move.
You actually, that's no joke. He looked at me because we were all going, was that D23? Or when did he announce it?
It was Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We're obviously talking about the Comic-Con stuff, and he's like, that one's not going to stay. And I was like, damn, no, don't do that. Like,
Oh no.
no, please, no, keep it, no. But then the second they got moved, I'm like, oh, yep, Zen called this.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
true.
sense.
Yeah.
Listen, this shit happens in Hollywood a lot, especially in what Feige does. So if he needs more time to perfect something, yeah,
Let
it
it
go.
go. Let it go. Same time. No, for real, bro. Let it go.
take your
No,
fucking
facts.
time.
Let it go.
No,
Take
hold
your
up.
time.
Taz, question for
Yes.
you, because Blade was the one that kind of kicked off this movement on the shifts of the delay, as people saying.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Blade and this controversy with
Good
that
question.
in the first place? Like, they're talking they lost a director weeks before they were supposed to start shooting.
Mm-hmm.
There's rumors that Mahershala wasn't happy with the script, so they're rewriting the script. Like, how do you feel about the whole Blade thing?
Everything you said is true. I think that let's be clear. Let me drop something on folks. Blade was not planned. When
He pulled up on him. Mahershala
when
pulled up
yeah,
on.
Oh,
Feige.
right.
Yeah.
I know that's,
when
that's the,
Feige
yes.
was
Let him know.
doing his
Uh-huh.
thing. When Feige was like, he likes to think in advance. There was never an idea to do a Blade movie.
I didn't know there wasn't.
It was
an idea.
Mahershala who
That's
pulled
crazy.
up. And listen, when a man who wins 2 Oscars back to back, when he says jump, you say how high.
Yeah. That's real. Especially if you got
Mahershala
the
pulled up.
specific movie too.
No, right.
He's like, hey, I want this one. He's like, oh, Okay.
Yeah,
right.
He was
right.
like, dog, I'll make it happen.
Uh-huh.
I'll make it happen. And so that's what they decided to proceed on. But for that to happen, I could imagine that fucked up a lot of things.
I never thought about it like that. Good point.
They were like, well, we didn't have plans for Blade. We didn't have a plan for that.
Right.
No, right.
He might have had to spark a whole supernatural thing, cousin.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that. Like,
it might have.
wow. Wow.
And Mahershala was like, dog, I'm Mahershala Ali.
Like, what you talking
I just
about?
won 2 Oscars. Do what I say. Or I could go over there.
Right. Oh, no.
Reel it back. Don't
go over there.
We know
Do
over there
not
is.
go. We don't like it over there. It's not as fun.
Come on back, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't play. So they're like, all right, give him the Blade movie.
Right.
But I think that what a lot of people don't understand is that they don't understand how long it takes for a movie to get made.
Yeah.
To get it approved, to get a script, to get a director, to get all the people who are working on it. There's a lot that goes into these things. Yeah. It's not just some dude in the corner writing something real quick and they said, all right, let's just go film this.
Yeah.
No, that's not how this works.
Yeah, that's right. No, for sure.
So I could imagine there was a lot of fuck shit that happened regarding that. And when it got pushed, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. And especially after watching Werewolf by Night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, postpone Blade.
I'm with you. Yeah, let's figure something out because that was good. Let's expound more on the MCU, aka the Monster Cinematic Universe. Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
Or what I like to call the Dark Universe attempt number 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's real.
Marvel saw the Mummy and was like, nah. Nah, that ain't it.
They want that. Okay.
Let me show you how it's done.
Right.
Also, going up to Feige, how bold of him to do that.
Yeah.
Super bold.
This nigga ain't a director.
Come on.
He's a composer.
That's so seriously.
Janaki, the guy who did Werewolf by Night.
Yes.
This guy's never directed a movie.
Like, how did you even know he had it? He had it. How did you know
he went
that?
Crazy.
And wait,
he pulled up.
That's like I walked to like some man just walking down the street, and I know that he does music well. It's like, yo, bro, you ever try movies? Come do mine. Like, what? That's next level.
I was like, what?
Let's talk about it. Mahershala started as a rapper. I opened for him a few times.
No, you did not. That is a crazy fun
he
fact.
He went like Prince Ali. He was signed with Pyro. He was signed with Hieroglyphics.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I knew that. I didn't know you opened for him. That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
that's dope.
That's the homie. Him, the V Diggs. Listen, us hood niggas were rapping, and that nigga was rapping with us, and all of us hood niggas was like, "Oh, he's out of here."
Oh wow, like y'all knew. That's crazy.
This is like 10 years. This is before Hamilton was even written.
Wow.
And we were like, "Yo, that nigga is not." I remember talking to him. I said, "Bro, what are you doing here?"
Right. Wow.
What are you doing here? And he was like, "What are you doing? What do you mean?" I was like, "Dude, what are you doing at an open mic, my nigga? What are you doing here?
That's
you don't belong here. Not you. Like us, we trying to find ourselves. You've been found.
Right.
This ain't your. I'm wondering if he took my advice and went and decided to do that because I was like, we were all like, bro, you don't need to be here. This ain't it for you. I don't know what's in the water of Oakland, but there are just talented niggas.
That's dope. Oh yeah, Oakland for sure.
No, for sure.
Like there's just something in the water. Same with Philly too. Y'all got folks too. So it's like my son loves us. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You feel me? Like,
yes, come on now. A classic. A classic.
It's a good damn show. But yeah, man. Like so when Mahershala, so my bad. With Werewolf by Night, this nigga said, "Yo, I want to do," because Marvel announced they were doing a Halloween thing, but they never said what it was
at all.
When they first announced it, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, we're doing a Halloween thing. And everyone's like, okay, is it going to be Ghost Rider? They were like, oh, no, we're not telling you. In my opinion, I feel like they didn't know.
They probably didn't know. Probably didn't.
They didn't know what they were going to do.
I agree.
And so he pulled up and said, yo, let me do Werewolf by Night. And they were like, all right, that's what you want to do? He's like, yeah. Also, I want to do it in black and white.
He's like, you sure?
These is like wrist on top of wrist.
On top of wrist.
On top of wrist.
On top of wrist.
I want to do that. And I'm going to get a bunch of actors that people haven't even heard of. This dude, I don't think he's even been in an American movie.
He's been in one. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. And it's kind of nice. It's old.
Oh, was it
it's
old?
pretty good. Yeah, he's the lead of Old. Okay. But that's the only reason I knew when they announced it.
Old was based off a comic book too, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look at Shyamalan on the low.
It's called like Sandcastles or something, I think it's called. But it's based off of a graphic novel. But yeah, so like not just that, we're gonna get niggas that no one ever heard of,
Exactly.
and we're gonna throw them in here, and we're gonna do monsters.
Like what?
Like they're like, oh, so you mean like a giant like Fing Bang Foom? No, like Universal monsters. Like, yeah, like a werewolf.
Right. Like they probably like,
werewolf?
you sure?
And so I kept thinking to myself the whole time before I watched it, why are we getting a werewolf by night?
Right. I was thinking that too a little bit.
Why? Why are we getting a werewolf by night? Let's go back to our merch conversation.
Yeah, come on now.
Let's talk about it. I'm an accountant, so I talk numbers.
Right, you
I talk money. And so I talk people, and that's why I tell people it's tough to have conversations with me, because I can be rational and be like, while I wish they didn't do that, I understand why they did from this perspective.
Right.
And so with Werewolf by Night, I discovered the number one night in Disney ever is Halloween.
Yep.
$1 billion, $100 billion yearly thing that people spend billions on this. And I know Marvel was like, how can we get involved in some Halloween shit?
Like, come on, a little bit.
How do we do Halloween but still keep it Marvel?
Yeah.
So let's do a werewolf in this bitch and just say, yeah, he's a werewolf in the MCU.
Like, it works.
That's it.
Does it not work? Right. Like,
and look at it. Avengers Campus. Look at Avengers Campus.
He's there.
Yes, he is. It's crazy that
I told people, I'm like, dog, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
It's merch.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
It's now because they turned all of Disneyland and Disney World into all Halloween themed shit. They probably couldn't do that for Avengers.
Yeah, 100%.
But now they can.
Nah, man, I'm sorry. It was just a great point that you said this, because when we were watching it, we watched it a second time kind of together, right? And you were saying, you were like, man, this is so good on like a Halloween level. Like, I could see me watching this every year. Like, you know what I mean? Like a Hocus Pocus. So I'm like, damn, I never even thought of the concept of it. That and it being just a special, like a Halloween. I'm like, bro, they just
one shot,
boom, that's it, one shot, boom,
once a year.
It's gonna be here
and every year.
That's
my
crazy.
boy was telling me, he was like, every year I have a Halloween ritual where I watch a certain movie.
Look now, boom.
Now MCU fans have that.
Yep. That's crazy. Like, exactly. I did it, and we're getting a holiday, Christmas one. So I'm like, wow, they're really doing this. I like that. No, that's real. It is.
Things is ticking away. I'm thinking like they probably was like,
this probably side money.
Christmas Groot. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Christmas Groot. Yes. All right.
Not a Christmas tree. Not a Christmas tree. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm going to light Christmas tree while I watch as well.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm saying?
I like that.
Good Lord. All types of green.
I need Ted and Groot to meet. That needs to be a thing.
That'll be tough.
That needs to happen. I love that.
That would be amazing. Their conversation, just like I am Groot. Like, that would be amazing.
And they both be always like,
right, and get it. Philosophical ass conversation
for real.
Between plants.
Oh my God, they probably talking about like Einstein or something,
right? And Rocket be the only one to know what's going on.
And Rocket be like, "Y'all nasty." Whatever.
Theory of relativity and some shit.
Oh my God, I can't. Man, that gets me excited.
Like shrubbery. Like 100%. You know, I was thinking, how are they going to do Man Thing? Because they can't just call him Man Thing. Let's be clear.
Right.
They can't just call him Man Thing.
True.
Like, so because this is Disney here. This is DCWB. They might be able to get away with it.
Yeah.
But this is Disney here. We got to appeal to kids.
Nah, facts.
We can't just have a nigga run around call himself Man Thing.
I've been thinking like that. Right. You got to call him Ted.
Nah, facts.
This nigga's name is Ted. His name is Ted. His name is Ted. You know what? I'm rolling with it.
I'm rolling with it.
I'm rolling with it.
For sure.
I'm sold. I feel more confident talking about Ted than calling something a Man Thing. You dig?
No, right.
And I was like,
it's smart.
That's just me. It just makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people, fuck your fandom. Fuck what you want to happen based off of a medium that has nothing to do with what we're watching right now.
Nah, for sure.
That's real.
Yeah.
Like, this is not that. And how many times do they have to show you that this is not that for you to understand that?
Good point.
Nigga, we started off with Scott instead of Hank Pym. He started off with Scott Lang instead.
Yeah, seriously.
Nigga, Hank Pym didn't make Ultron. What are we talking about?
No, like,
Nah, facts.
and
What are we talking about? Comic accuracy. Why are we still having this conversation?
I feel like that almost isn't even gonna die though, because of the way
It's
that
not.
they think. It's just
Nah,
like
it is. I feel like
not.
the more successful Marvel gets, the more
get
haters
crazier,
it will become.
yeah, you know.
So it's just kind of
gotta
it
get
comes
used
with the
to it,
territory, bro.
Look,
It
man,
just is
I
what
knew
it is.
once Martin Scorsese was hating. I was like, all right, we just gonna get haters. It's cool. It is what it is. I was like, we got people in the
My
game
bad,
hating.
y'all. I got us off track. I just start talking. My bad.
You
Oh,
are
man,
all
bro,
good.
bro.
This is why you are here, my friend. We ain't got no problem at all. We just adjusting.
No,
You all
for sure.
good. Nah, but
my
seriously,
man, I
once
like
once I peeped haters in the industry, like legendary hate, I'm like, oh,
Legendary
I'm
hate.
on the right side of history. Nah, for real. But yeah, our next topic today, we're gonna get into, obviously Black Adam is coming soon. If you haven't noticed, I'm saying obviously because The Rock won't stop talking about it.
Yeah, he's doing his job.
He's doing his job. I ain't hating at all. I love The Rock. Shout out Dwayne.
Yeah, Dwayne.
Somebody's got to do it.
Come on now. That's how he moving too. I like it. He like, yo,
hey,
yo,
man.
he like everybody in the office listening to his ass off and they sleep. And he's like, I'm
he
just
probably came through. Wake the fuck up.
come on.
Wake up.
He's just he's doing the Bad Girls Club John like y'all ain't getting no sleep cause of y'all. Y'all ain't getting no sleep cause of me. Nah. But recently,
Bad Girls Club?
yes it is. Come on now.
Is that Bad Girls Club? Okay,
Yes, it is. Come on, man. Had to call that one out. But yeah, the Rock has been out here promoting his movie as such, and but yeah, more recently, I guess the premiere was what, like last week, this
Yesterday,
week?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But even, I guess
night,
even
last
before
week,
it, yeah, in the last week, I'll say information came out that Henry Cavill is popping up as Superman. They kind of made it
Yeah.
too obvious. It's not even
And
like
he
it's-
kind of.
I would have said spoiler alert. There's no spoiler now because he
kinda.
said it.
There's no spoiler alert.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like he just
They
letting you
already
know.
talked about it.
So because of
And
this,
that is very bold of
that's
me.
what
I'm
I'm.
like,
That's
bro,
what we
that's
about
what I
to
was
get
saying.
you guys
into.
really just revealed the big moment
Like
that
what?
people should have been talking about.
That you get-
because I think they're afraid of ticket sales.
You
Bro,
already
that's
get.
what I
hold
was
up.
saying, bro.
Hold
Like,
up.
I'm like, I was like, yo, we were talking about this earlier, and I'm like, he doing this because they need people to pull up.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like people really cared about Black Adam.
Well, I will not ask
I
the question.
can't buy Black Panther tickets, but I can buy Black Adam tickets right now.
And which one come out this? What is it? This week? Next week?
This
In a few weeks, Black Adam dropping.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then it has
Ain't that
2
crazy? You
weeks
could
to make
probably
its money.
probably walk there right now and rent out a whole audience, like a whole theater.
Here's the shitty part. It only has 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Because Wakanda Forever comes out, it's over.
It's
Nah, yeah.
wrap.
It's done.
It's over.
We're off of this.
You seen
We're
they
off
push
of that.
Shazam? They were like, no.
That was-
We're not messing with the niggas.
Whoever is working at WBD, you are fucking idiots.
That's not.
Why did Black Adam not come out in September or October?
That's where
That would've been
we
smarter.
said the same thing. Honestly,
Yeah.
There was nothing that came out.
Yeah.
Nothing came out. There was the movie. There was such a lack of movies in September and October that Top Gun was at home and still went to number one
No,
because there was nothing else out.
seriously. That was the only
There was
movie we talked
nothing
about for
else.
like 6 months.
Nah, facts.
because
Yeah,
nothing was.
I'm like, dog, how come Black Adam isn't out now?
That's real.
Facts.
Maybe they weren't. Did
But
they
then
did
they
they change anything? You think in that amount of time? Because
You talking
remember,
about,
I think they added Cavill. I think they added Cavill.
maybe that's the only. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall, but maybe that's why. Because otherwise, I'm like, y'all could have been. Y'all worked on this movie since how long?
Nah, facts.
100%.
Like, y'all
and
could've
let's
been
not
dropping.
forget, I don't know if people know, Cavill and The Rock have the same manager.
Did not.
His
know that.
ex-wife, actually. The
So I
Rock's
was like,
ex-wife.
he can make it
What?
happen. If anyone can make it happen, it's him. But
Oh,
I'm tired of
jeez.
people saying, oh, The Rock is the only person that cares about the DCEU. No, he does not. That nigga only cares about fighting Superman. That's all he cares about.
That's all you care about. Yeah.
Once
He
that
don't care
happens,
about the DCEU.
he not going to
You
know
don't
what
hear
we
that
talking
nigga
about.
Coming down, you don't hear The Rock saying, "Man, we really need an Adam movie."
Sorry, wait, hold on, y'all.
Man,
Wait,
Rag-
we
Man,
have to.
Ragman really. Well, I
I'm
think
about to
the
start
Ragman
crying
said-
on the pod. Hold on, we got to
My
stop for a sec.
nigga, I don't think Black Adam has even said the word Shazam. I mean, I don't think The Rock has even said the word Shazam.
No, we have.
Does he even know Shazam exists?
Dog, he don't even care.
Does he even know this is a
Wait,
character?
hold on. I got to bring this up because I don't know if you saw this. I'm literally crying right now. Okay, hold on. Does anyone know this? Just give me a sec. Does anyone know the actor's name was playing Adam Smasher, right? That's his name? Noah something?
Centino.
Noah
I'm saying this for a
Centennial.
reason, for your point. Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it together. Y'all gonna laugh too. You already know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So The Rock, a part of this topic that we're talking about is that The Rock keeps going in different interviews. I've seen 4 in the last week where he said word for word the same exact thing to the question about Henry Cavill. You know, we, as me and Danny Garcia, we've been working to know, Black Adam, he's the best in this.
In the earth.
And this.
On this planet.
Right. So he's been, but I'm not even joking. He's done word for word the same thing, and he's added Welcome Home into the last 2 renditions of it. I just saw the new piece. With that being said, exactly what you said, where The Rock, like, he don't know what's going on. He knows Superman. And then after that, he's like, yo, Zaslav, help me out. Like, he's going to call someone else for help. Exactly. So the dude, Noah, they interviewed him yesterday, who plays Adam Smasher. And we should maybe send this to him. Yeah. You don't have to now or after the pod. He's going to interview them. They're like, hey, who do you want Adam Smasher to go against in the next movie? They asked him some rendition of that question. And he does not know anyone, obviously, because he didn't know how to answer the question. He was just like, well. You should get.
What did he say, Rorschach?
At first he said Rorschach. Then he's like,
"Are you kidding me?"
And then he goes, "Honestly, no one can battle him. It's Adam Smasher." What? then the next question, it got worse. And I think she asked another type of question, like, "What are you excited for?" or something like that. And he literally went like this: "My family's over there. Hey, y'all, I love my family. It doesn't even matter. I'm telling you, he brings up his family across the hall. Like, y'all, so I don't think anyone in the DC knows what's going on right now. Not one person.
That nigga just happy to be here.
No, literally. He said, I'm getting checks.
He's just happy to be here.
No, in fact, I've been trying to get in a movie, in one of these superhero movies. I'm here now.
That's it. You should have done Marvel. At least we know them more.
Speaking of Adam Smasher, the whole Black Adam movie is very interesting to me. Yeah. Let me get controversial for a second.
Okay. Come on now.
That's just what I do.
Okay.
It's funny. I get in trouble for shit like this, but the thing is, I don't give a fuck. So
yes,
I don't care. I'm like Dave Chappelle. Like, you can't cancel me. I don't care.
As you should.
You can't get. So let's get controversial. One of the things that people have been very adamant on is representation, correct?
Yes.
Like, making sure, people are saying, like, oh, we got to make sure that whoever they get for Dr. Doom is Romani and things like that. Then, to me, I'm like, okay, that's how you feel 100%. Right, you like it. I love it. I'm with it. Marvel got a lot of shit, respectfully, yeah, for casting as Moon Knight. Because, he's not traditionally Jewish. And that's understandable, 100%. I have not seen that energy for Adam Smasher, who is Jewish.
I did not notice.
That dude ain't Jewish. Who's playing him?
Yeah, right.
Let's have this conversation. I probably want to take it.
Right.
The Rock
What's the
is
difference?
not a Middle Eastern man.
Yeah, that is facts. Not even
The Rock is not Middle Eastern. That is a brother.
Yes.
With like a splash of Samoan.
Not a splash.
Like a dollop of Samoan. But that is a black man. That is not a Middle Eastern man.
Right.
And if you look at anything about about Black Adam, he was he's a Middle Eastern man.
Right.
And so I'm just like, okay.
Right, like, y'all want this.
Why is that not applied here?
Right, like, what is happening?
Bro, I'm going to keep it a bean. I don't think people care about Black
That
Adam.
might be the
Maybe
issue.
that's it. Like,
that's really what it is. They don't give a damn.
No, that's fine. They don't care. And that's all I want people to say.
Right, just admit to it. I get what you're saying.
Just say you don't care.
Right, don't
just say that you only have this energy for Marvel.
Yeah.
And that you're a hypocrite.
Right. Yeah. Right. It's just because it's so big.
Bro, Marvel,
and that's all understandable stuff. The squeakiest wheel gets the grease.
Yeah.
So the loudest person in the room is going to get the most attention.
Yeah.
The one that's doing the most is going to get the most attention. However, both things can be true. You could be more critical for Marvel, but you're also being hypocritical by letting this cook.
Right, just because y'all don't want to see it.
Both things can be true. Both things. And that's all I'm saying. People get mad at me for that. And I'm like, why? I'm wrong. I'm right. I'm not wrong.
Right.
I'm right.
Right.
You just sat here and this dumb dude was going off on me about what I said about Noah for Adam Smasher. I went through his messages. I said, dog, you posted a whole thread about how Moon Knight is not Jewish. Why does that not apply here?
Right. Did he say anything to you?
He blocked me.
Oh, there we
okay.
go.
All right. That's
Got
that's
you got your
everything
answer.
You needed to hear.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Right.
That means
At least I don't
that
gotta talk to you
don't
no
want
more.
to face the mirror and you just know that, yeah, this is kind of hypocritical.
Uh-huh.
A little bit. But I wouldn't even trip if someone just said, yeah, that's what it is. I'm just more critical than
Yeah, at least you're honest about it at that point. And me too. I'm the
that's
same
facts.
way.
I will respect the honesty.
Look,
bro.
that's
I
I like people to just move that way. Like, if
right.
you let me know what's
100.
going on, we good. That's it.
Not for sure
now. So
100%. You like it, I love it. I got no problem with that. But you are being hypocritical. Like I just tell people, you are.
accountability is the word.
100%. And
Yes.
as human beings, that happens. We all are biased. We
No,
all can
sure.
be hypocritical at times. but
Just
it
admit
is
to the
what it
bias.
is.
Right. That's all.
Yeah.
That's
It
it.
just is what it is. Like, who cares? Keep it pushing. But a lot of folks don't like to be told about themselves.
Yeah,
So
there we go. Come on.
Yes,
That's
sir.
just so error, but we
And
don't
I be
want
saying,
we,
bro, you
we,
be
we'll
getting
change the
you be
podcast.
getting
if
into
you-
it on the joint. I'll be saying on the Twitter,
I'm about to say.
people always got opinions, bro.
Always.
And that, like it's just
Always.
like, come on.
But here's my thing about opinions. I always tell people this because I hate it when like I'll post something and someone will post their opinion. I'm like, dude, fuck you. I ain't talking to you. And they're like, man, he's entitled to his opinion. I hate that statement. Let me tell you why. Yeah, he's entitled to his opinion.
Don't mean I gotta agree with that one.
I don't have to agree with it.
At all. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, nothing to do with me.
I'm not saying he should never have an
There you
opinion
go.
in his whole entire existence. I told him that I don't give a shit about it.
No, for real.
Here, I have a saying: everyone's entitled to an opinion, not an audience.
That's a come on. Man.
Ah,
Come on.
ah.
You got-
And what's the point of not liking something if no one knows you don't like it? No one
real.
knows or cares that you don't like it.
That's
So
real.
people get mad. Yeah, that's my opinion. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's like you're probably in your house right now. Go take a nap.
But,
Nah, that's facts,
Go sit down, sir.
bro.
oh,
It's
good.
crazy.
Look at
Like,
me. I'm
it's
starting
crazy.
controversy. I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
But this we love it. Bring it on. Especially, it's not even that we love controversy. It's like we just love honesty. Like
That's what I'm saying.
People dumb.
What's
I
right?
keep
What's
it
wrong? You
honest.
feel me?
That's
I
all.
was raised by the biggest, meanest bastard on this side of Alabama. Tommy Pruitt is my dad. And my dad would just tell you straight up everything. He'd be like, Tash, you are fat as fuck. And you need to go run some laps.
Damn.
As a kid. So, like, I'm very much like that. Like, I'm just like, boom, this is what
Right
it
here
is,
it
bro.
is. Yeah, you blunt.
This is what it,
I
of
love
course, I'm
it.
not as rude as my dad.
Right, there you go. Progression. There we go. You know what I mean?
When
Evolution.
it comes to it, I'll just say it. And
Right.
if you don't agree with it, okay.
That's it.
All
for
right.
sure.
I love
Whatever.
that. I love people that move like that, to be honest. But yeah, that again, we will stay on that because it is easy to talk about The Rock.
Nah, that's
to be honest. But to get back into some MCU things, Zen had a good idea that we should rank
with
Marvel,
the ending
Disney
of
Plus
She-Hulk.
shows. Yes.
Yeah, with the ending of She-Hulk, we got to the end. This is for this year.
Yeah,
We're
for
at the
shows.
end of the Disney Plus show thing. So we was thinking, like, let's take a look back on all the Disney Plus shows so far and give our list, our rankings. of
I have
what
one
it
question
is.
before I do it because I can go first if you want. But do you want to include Werewolf or no? Because we know it's not a show. It's up to you. I'm aware it's not, but I'm saying, do you want to put it in this because there's no other special to compare it to yet?
Nah, sure. Maybe let it rock for now. Just,
Okay.
Yeah,
Leave it out.
because you
That's
know,
cool.
yeah.
Make it easier for the rest.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, because it's going to be up there.
It's up there. It's going to take somebody out of the three.
Nah, for
or the
sure.
four, or something.
sure.
Anyway, all right. So me personally, I'm gonna go. I've been sitting with this for a while. I'm still trying to figure out my last two. But Loki's number one for me. Do you want explanations to these, or you just want the ranking? I'll try to be fast for you.
Yeah, just give a short.
I'll try to be
one.
quick. Yeah. So Loki's Loki's my easy number one for me because it was close to WandaVision, right? It's also a phenomenal show. The difference is, I think WandaVision was first, right?
Yeah.
Going into that show, there were so many expectations because we never saw this before, anything like it, let alone a Disney Plus show, let alone a Disney Plus Marvel show, let alone this weird, trippy, creative thing that they made, right? So there were so many expectations that even though it could have been a 10 out of 10 to most people, I think I messed myself up, right, towards the ending of it.
Just all the expectations
Exactly.
that people put on
And
it.
with Loki, I didn't have any expectations. So it being so perfect to me made it even a boom, 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 over. That's just the only difference for me personally. So yeah, it goes Loki, WandaVision. Then I'm going to go Miss Marvel.
on number 3.
Yeah, for sure. Miss Marvel. This way where it gets controversial for people, I guess. I'm going to go Falcon 4. Then I'm going to go Moon Knight. Yeah, I think people be mad at me for that. Then I'm going to go... This is hard, man. I'm going to go... What am I missing? I'm missing What If, Hawkeye, and She-Hulk, correct?
And Werewolf by Night. We still including that?
I was asking. He was saying maybe not just because...
Oh, not this time? Okay.
It's a special, right? Just the...
No, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Because trust me, it would have took something.
It's
That joint is elite. That joint is
It's
crazy.
one to me.
Right, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna go Hawkeye then. So Hawkeye, yes, Loki, Wanda, Falcon. No, I said Loki, Wanda, Miss Marvel, Falcon, Hawkeye. No, Moon Knight, Hawkeye. What If, She-Hulk? Damn, that was hard.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna get mine. Mine's gonna be pretty close to yours, low key. Low key.
Oh, come on now, bar him up. Also, let me say real quick before you do this, I'm not dissing She-Hulk for y'all people that haters out there. I love She-Hulk. With that being said,
like shit,
in
dude.
comparison,
That's how you feel.
you know what I'm saying? No, 100%. But it's just because I'm somebody who I don't really dislike anything out of Marvel most of the times. Besides the obvious ones that we all dislike, like a Thor 2 or you know what I'm saying? It's just most of the time it's still quality and it's better than some other random TV show I'm watching at the crib. So you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's still great just in comparison to everything else.
Nah,
Yeah,
for sure.
we're comparing just which
To what
one
they
we
are.
enjoyed more,
Exactly,
not which one did we
exactly.
enjoy less. So yeah, and someone has to be 8. So
Nah,
right, there you
it
go.
is
No,
what it
you're
is.
right.
So mine is probably pretty similar to yours. I'll go with Loki at number 1.
Okay, I'm remembering your
I'm
numbers.
gonna say this why for Loki number 1. I just love the visuals of Loki. That's one of the main. That's one of the top selling points for me on that joint. Just the whole aesthetic that they went with for that show. How it was at the
was
time. The TVA and how it looked.
Yeah.
It would look old, but
It was
then
like that
looked new
retro
and-
futuristic kind
exactly,
of vibe.
exactly.
Yeah.
The effects and how
was
they
really cool.
depicted them jumping between
Yes.
the different timelines, how they were purging people. Like it was a lot of concepts, and the fact that Loki kicked off the whole multiversal saga. If you want to be frank
Come on
about
now.
it,
Talk about it.
you know
Yes,
what I
he
mean?
did.
Like it introduced those concepts into the MCU. I feel like it don't get the credit it deserves for that.
don't.
But yeah, Loki is my number 1. WandaVision is number 2. Where I'm gonna go after this?
Let's see.
Miss Marvel
Come
number
on.
3.
I'm about to say the first 3 easy. Let's get into the meat. Let's get into the
that's
meat
when it
into
gets a little.
yeah, there we go.
You know, I'm gonna say Moon Knight number 4.
Ooh, okay. You did like Moon Knight.
I did. I loved it. I loved
it.
it. I loved the dark tone of that show. You feel me?
I love that joint all the way to the end, bro.
It was the
I feel like-
finale.
I feel like if the end didn't do it to me, I'd have put it over some other stuff. But
No
like,
facts. That finale to me
don't
was a
know.
little weak. But so yeah, Loki, WandaVision, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight.
Here we go. So what you got? You got Falcon, What If, Hawkeye, and She-Hulk.
I'm gonna go with Hawkeye. Then I'm gonna go Falcon. Then I'm gonna go What If. Then I'm gonna go She-Hulk.
Wow. So What If is lower than I thought you would say.
What If was cool. It was the only reason I'm giving it a lower ranking is because I they didn't hit every mark every episode for me.
No, you're right.
It was a few
Yeah.
that was like, that's not even really
Right.
I don't know.
You
why we
almost
did
don't
that,
remember
but-
it for the whole show.
Exactly.
You remember it for
it's
moments
some
in the show.
standouts. It's like the Doctor
Right.
Strange episode, the
Get you
T'Challa
now.
episode.
Yes,
Those
yes.
standout episodes, but the whole show for me
As a
didn't
whole.
really
Got it.
hit all the marks and stuff. But
it. Okay.
that's mine. And the same thing with you and She-Hulk. You know, we had our. We'll get into
in
that.
comparison.
Nah, for sure. But Taz, what
Yeah, let's
what
see.
you got,
I'm very interested in your list.
Nah, me too.
Very, very excited.
Well, mine's going to be kind of similar as well.
Okay.
I will have to go with Loki number 1 for
Nice.
different reasons. Number 1, I support black businesses.
Oh, come on now.
TVA is that's a black business. I know a black business when I see them. All the head people are black. All
You right though.
Yo!
You right. Hold
I
up.
support black businesses.
Hold up. I ain't even think
support
about
black-
that.
Hold on. You telling me right now that Loki was Loki for niggas? And I didn't even notice it? This is
That's
some
Dr. Umar's
stuff.
favorite show. Dr.
Wow.
Umar's favorite show is Loki. We support black businesses over here.
Yes, we do. But I love that you said that. I never would have thought of it like that. Yes, it is a black ran show. Yes. That's amazing.
That's 100. Loki for me. WandaVision number 2. I'm only saying that because Wanda stands scare me. And
I respect that
Hey,
answer.
listen, Listen. Let me take my glasses off.
I like that
Let me
she
tell
got
you.
stands like that though.
No, for
I
sure.
like that.
Because she deserve it.
She
She
deserve
went
it.
through a lot.
That's all.
She deserve
Yeah,
it.
yeah. They crazy though.
They like Nicki Minaj fans.
They low key pop up all over my Twitter. Now I'm following.
Oh no, dog. They're becoming borderline Snyder cultish, man.
No, it's literally for real. It's like what he said. They like the Barbs. They like Nicki Minaj fans. It's kind of crazy.
They might overlap.
They might stalk you. They might come to your crib.
overlap or something. I don't know.
Listen. The Barbs. I mean, God damn it.
See what the Barbs do? See how they get in your head like that? They infiltrate.
Hey, yo, listen. That's fucked me up.
Like
The Wanda stands got on my ass, and I didn't say one line.
What'd you
I was
say?
like-
What'd you do?
I posted, you know that meme of Homelander where after he kills the guy and he's standing there, everyone's clapping?
Yeah.
I posted a video of that and I said, Wanda realizing after she terrorized innocent people, killed a whole bunch of people, murdered a bunch of heroes, and went basically evil and did try to kill a child.
She did.
And
Yes, she did.
Still didn't lose one fan.
Oh my God. And that I gotta applaud
I
you
was
for
like,
that.
Wanda realized she could do all that.
Oh.
And I was like, no, I'm with you. Like, not only are they with her, they're like cheering her on.
They're like, she better kill another baby.
I support her in the timeline, and I support her. Why attack me? I was like, dog, what?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Where did I lie? I was like, dog, where do I lie, though?
No, you ain't even say nothing wrong. That's literally what happened. That's
still
literally
the
plot of the
plot.
I had like over 300, like 500 retweets. Chase. I was like,
Oh
dog,
my God.
why are people so mad at me for this?
Oh my God, nah. Yeah, you gotta leave them alone, man. Don't get stay safe out here.
No,
all right.
So Wanda stands. I
Okay.
love y'all. Peace.
For sure.
Peace
and love.
Peace and love.
Look, I said number 2 as well. We all did.
No, for sure. We
sprinkle
love
some of
Wanda.
that grace
We
on
love
us.
Wanda
We
on
don't
this
want
side.
that
we go.
smoke. We don't want
There
the
we go.
smoke. So Wanda's number 2. Number 3 for me is going to be Miss Marvel, of course.
Love it. Okay.
I loved it. I defended it because I know why they went the route they did. I don't know if you just know
Talk to
What you
us.
mean?
about, they changed their powers.
Oh,
Yeah. 100%.
So you know why they did that, right?
Yeah, because of just the Mr. Fantastic situation.
No.
Oh,
That's what I heard.
what you mean?
So let's talk. Let's have this conversation.
Okay.
About
Change my
10,
Move up.
16 years ago, right when they were making Miss Marvel.
Okay.
This was when the MCU was first starting to really become big.
Yeah.
And really become what it is. And they made they were Marvel was hating. Disney were hating on Fox for having the X-Men. They were like, we want X-Men. And Fox was like, fuck you. We're keeping X. So Marvel, not just the MCU, but Marvel in general, went through a whole thing where they were like, fuck mutants. Fuck them all. They made Wanda and Pietro mutants no more.
Wow.
That was all just retaliation. They did a bunch of things, and they removed X-Men comics, but increased Inhumans comics. And they tried to push Inhumans hardcore. So there was a new character that everyone in Marvel was excited about, and they were going to introduce her and as a mutant. That character was Miss Marvel.
Right.
They wanted her to be a mutant. Marvel walked in. Now she's an Inhuman now. And they were like, that's not what we wanted her to be.
To be right, like.
And they were like, no, she's a mutant now. Also, we're going to change her powers a little bit. We're going to make her stretch because we ain't fucking with Fantastic Four.
Right. Yeah.
Making sense now?
Well, that's what I was saying was the Fantastic Four part because of the arms. Yeah.
So now that they have everything, they're like, well, this is going back to our original pitch, what we were originally supposed to do.
Exactly.
Right.
So so I can't hate on that. As a creator myself, I'm like, dog, there were people who got involved to make this different than what the original intention was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So now we're really seeing Miss Marvel for what she is. So that's number 3 for me.
That's true.
Number 4 is going to get controversial, but I don't care.
Here we go.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Y'all
Come
need to
on.
sleep on that show.
That was my 4, right? Dang.
People sleep on Falcon.
They
and Winter
do. I know
Soldier,
you
and
don't
I'm
though.
not sure
We
why.
don't sleep on
We
Falcon.
love that.
Yeah.
We love Falcon.
No, I'm not saying you guys are gentlemen, but just anyone.
Oh no,
'cause
people do.
whoever
We
listens-
rich you. Everybody. Most people act like that show didn't even exist. I feel like.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly.
Like 100%. Yeah. And so that ended up happening. Falcon and Winter Soldier is so important to me because a lot of stuff happens in that show that is going to pay off in the future. For the introduction to U.S. Agent.
Come on.
For the introduction to, we got Falcon as Captain America now. Like, my blackness.
Yep.
It's like, I love it. We got Isaiah Bradley.
Come on now. People don't want to talk about that
We
one
got
either.
Isaiah Bradley.
And
you know what's
Patriot,
funny?
right?
Yeah, and Patriot. But you know what's funny? I have a theory. In Black Widow, Red Guardian kept saying, I fought Captain America. I fought Captain America. They're like, you couldn't have fought Captain America. What if he was talking about Isaiah Bradley?
Wow.
He's like, I fought Captain America. That was Captain America.
Do you want to know why this is
that
kind
time?
of crazy for me right now? He might be honest because don't the Thunderbolts connect to Captain America? And he's in it. He's in Captain America. First.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
That just seemed like
might be something. Okay.
like let's say they have a scene together. I can easily be like, "Yo, like I fought you." You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
Wow,
Well, this is
you
small
might be onto
scene.
something. Come on now,
Like, have Isaiah show up somehow. He'll be like, Captain America.
right?
Like,
That'd be crazy scene. That'd be so
and
dope.
Isaiah's like, shh, dude, like, dog, like, shut up.
I'm retired.
Like,
bro.
no one
Chill.
knows this. Like,
He would probably Red Guard would probably start trying to fight him again, like immediately.
like, dude, you owe me round two. Like,
That'd be
you got the
so
first round. I
so
got-
fire. Wow.
So that was number 4 for
Yes.
me. Number 5 will be Moon Knight. I really enjoyed Moon Knight, but the ending kind of
Like man, they
Yeah.
fumbled that John.
Yep.
Man, I don't even
there were
want to
some
hate like
things.
that.
There were some things in the ending I really enjoyed,
Yeah, me too.
but there
Me
were
too.
some things that I was kind of like, all right, what are we doing here?
Yeah, for real.
That's just me. What if it's next to me because I understand what they were trying to do.
Exactly right. Me too.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to introduce people to the idea of different versions of their favorite characters.
Right. Okay.
Right.
This is an introduction to the multiverse.
Exactly.
That I feel was important so that when we got to Loki, when we got to Multiverse of Madness, folks are not tripping like, wait, how is there just another Wanda somewhere?
Right.
Like, wait, what's going
Like
on?
where'd that
Like,
come from? I get you.
Right. Just the concept.
Exactly. So that's why that one's low for me. I don't think I'm missing anything.
No, you missing Hawkeye.
Oh wait! Oh my God!
I was like,
Hawkeye.
by the time I'm like, ooh, you don't like
Rewind.
Hawkeye. Okay.
Right after Falcon and Winter Soldier, She-Hulk.
All right, and
She-Hulk
She-Hulk.
was-
What?
Yeah, there we go. She-Hulk, that's the one. So I really enjoyed She-Hulk. It didn't. I think a lot of people were like expecting something else because they don't know what Jen Walters is, but they thought that Hulk. She was just Hulk with boobs.
Right,
I
and
think
that's
that's what they
not she.
thought.
That you're 100% right. Yeah.
And that's not what she is. That's
At all.
never what she's been.
Mm-hmm.
And oh well, if you thought it was something else that no one ever told you it was.
That's on you. Like, like, bro, go
Yeah.
read a book.
Like no one told you that's
Go
what
read a
this was
book.
going to be. So
For real.
that's on you. So that one, then Moon Knight, and then What If, and
Hawkeye's
Last-
last, I think. Right.
Hawkeye's last for me. There were some things I really enjoyed in Hawkeye, but
Right.
there was a lot of things I really didn't like. I hated the ending.
I'm not even trying to be mean. What was the ending?
Him versus Yelena.
The fight
Who's
between him
You talking about
versus
Kingpin?
Yelena was okay.
Kingpin and Yelena?
Yeah, no,
But the-
it was
Oh,
Hawkeye and
Yelena.
Yelena.
I'm thinking of
and
Kate
then
Bishop. Got
Kate
you.
Bishop versus Kingpin.
Yeah,
Kate versus
Kate
Kingpin.
Bishop
Okay,
fought
got you.
Kingpin.
Got you.
And then that kind of just was weird to me. I was like, this fight is so weird.
It is random.
It was weird,
in
yeah.
theory.
And then
Like,
Echo shoots him in the face, and then that's just it. And I was like, well, wait a minute. I'm like, I already know he survives this, of course.
right.
But we're really just ending it like that. And like, we really don't know what's next. And I think they made a big deal about the watch just for it to be something silly and dumb.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I brought that up last conversation I had with someone. They were like, watch? I was like, you see, you even forgot.
Yeah.
That was like the whole plot.
Yeah, him getting back to watch. Yep. His wife.
Exactly. But
Oh,
that's just me.
yeah.
But
She was Mockingbird, right?
She was Mockingbird, but like it wasn't even a big
thing.
It was like
it didn't.
nice.
Everyone was like, okay, whatever.
right. Like it's not like we're about to see was Mockingbird. So
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So, yeah. So,
I like that. I like that ranking.
Nah, same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're all pretty similar. To be honest,
No, yeah. Yeah.
It's good. I feel like we all know what we seeing, what we watching.
Nah, for sure.
You know?
Yes, sir.
We'll probably revisit this and rearrange at the end of next year. When
Right, there we go. When we got a
we
lot
get more
more.
shows to
Right.
critique and all that.
Exactly. But, for our last topic today, this should be fun. Movie versus, right?
Yes.
So this is a small game. It's not even really a game. It's just to compare what we think these classic things are to each other.
Yeah. We started this game. We've been having a lot of guests on the show, so we wanted to do something fun that we could just pick people's brains and see what you into as far as different movies. We just throw them together.
Yeah.
Like versus.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So the first one is for just a Halloween vibe, since it's about that time of year. Child's Play versus Annabelle. I like that one. He picked this one.
Mm-hmm.
I like it because a very retro classic movie compared to I'm not even sure if people consider. I don't think people would consider Annabelle a classic, but I don't think that matters in the terms of this versus, right?
Yeah.
With that being said, Annabelle's a pretty good scary movie. It's not that bad. It's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially in our era, it's very easy to make trash scary movies. We've seen everything already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to kind of give that a little leeway too. So I think that's a pretty good one.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Child's Play.
Yeah.
Obviously.
feel you.
But nah, it's just more for the fact that Chucky as the character, he just does a lot.
Yeah.
He's so small, but he does so much.
That's so real,
nah, bro.
bro.
Like I haven't
real.
been like really keeping up with the newer Child's Play, Chucky
What's
reboot
going on
things that's
now,
been going
yeah.
on.
Same.
But I recently seen a
I'd like
clip
to.
of the old film. Remember I showed you? It was like it was a TikTok clip that went viral. It was like a black mom and her child, and they were doing like a reenactment of the Chucky scene when he was trying to kill one of the ladies in the film. Yeah. And then I went back and watched the original scene. I'm like, yo, this is kind of crazy. Like, Chucky was a wild boy. Like he would just. I'm like, yo, bro, relax. But nah, he just did a lot. He did a lot. I always thought it was a fun movie. It
was.
I used to be scared of it when I was a kid, but like
It's creepy as hell.
It's nutty. It's an insane concept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's mine.
Tash, you want to go?
Chucky's that nigga.
Is what it is, right?
The Chucky show is fantastic.
I heard that.
I
Which
heard
one
that
is
too,
it?
yo.
So is it on
Actually,
Sci-Fi
it's pretty
or what is
solid.
that?
It was on USA. It's on
USA?
Sci-Fi now.
Okay,
The
gotcha.
second season just started.
Right, okay.
It's great. I love it. I think it's great. I love horror dudes that talk shit.
Yes.
Him and Freddy Krueger.
Freddy talking heavy.
Yeah, heavy.
Why they
I
killing
want them
you?
to do
Yeah.
a rap battle, dude. I feel
Oh
like
my God.
each other.
That's going to
Like,
get bad. They're going to have
I
to
want
do that
them
in
to
the
kill
streets.
somebody and then just toss a disc to the person like we all judge.
Right.
That's amazing, yo. I love that.
Like I love when Freddy Krueger dropped a TV on this girl and was like, "You always wanted to be in pictures." This funny, man.
look at a bar.
But Chucky, and also, let's be clear: if it wasn't for Chucky, any of these dolls wouldn't.
That's
even
the
be-
hard part.
We
about
were just talking about the Megan thing earlier. Like, and this is really just offsprings of Chucky. Like, it's just
Offspring.
respect the architect.
That's
It's real.
Respect the
It's real.
architect. And I love how the Chucky Twitter page was talking shit.
Did you see? They got beef. I love it. Did you see it?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Oh, I got to send you all the tweets. They're
Okay.
beefing right now. The Megan page and Chucky page.
That's crazy.
Best content on Twitter in a
No,
long time.
I need
like,
somebody
this
to
is
best
connect
content.
them sometimes.
Yeah,
we need to
This
get
is
that.
great
We need a
promo.
multiverse of madness. Chucky versus Megan versus Annabelle.
The killer doll universe.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm into this.
Sold already.
Right.
Chucky, I'm a big fan of the Chucky show also because all the original people came back. The original
Yeah,
voice
I'm watching
actors,
it. I'm watching
the
it.
original
Yeah.
puppeteers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like everything.
You know, and they were big on this because the people who owned the rights to Child's Play created a whole nother movie.
Yeah.
And it's a whole completely brand new Chucky. And I remember this group was like, man, fuck that movie. Watch our show instead. And like, I respect
They were
architects.
beefing. I remember that.
I'm fucking with it. So yeah, I got to go with Chucky.
Thank
on
you for
one.
saying
That's the
that.
guy.
I do because you're like the second or third person, probably at least me recently that's said
Saying
to
that
watch
is
it.
good. Yeah, all the people
I just keep
see
forgetting.
talking about it
Yeah.
online is all good stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm
I'ma
like,
watch
all
it.
right, I need
I'ma
to tap
watch
in.
it. I
Yeah,
definitely will.
100%.
But yeah, that's I see why y'all pick Chucky. Let's be real. Like I'm gonna pick Child's Play, but I'm gonna show love to Annabelle because
Annabelle's a great.
it's
I
not
love
bad.
that movie. Yeah, it's
bro.
a good joint.
Again, I'm gonna say again, like people don't realize it's easy to make a trash horror movie. It's too easy. It's almost like it's so hard to make a good one. At least in 2022, bro, we done seen every version of a ghost, of a doll. Bro, I've seen it all. I've seen just gore where you kill them.
Yeah.
You get trapped. So to do something interesting, being in the same kind of bubble, right? Like this doll, a killer doll kind of vibe.
Right.
But the way that they set it up, if you're a fan of the Conjuring series, is pretty good. So,
Yeah.
I just shout out to Annabelle. but you didn't really have a chance, Bill.
Shout out to Megan too, I guess.
Yeah, shout out to Megan.
I guess she is freaky.
suppose.
I don't like how she moves. Oh God,
Yo,
I'm gonna watch. I might watch it though. Say it again.
dancing makes sense though. Like,
It don't,
they tell
like-
people she's influenced by today's kids.
Yes,
What
she
are
is.
today's kids? They do those dances. They do the TikToks.
That's true.
Like that
I never
makes
thought
sense.
about
Wait,
to
you didn't
me.
know that's on purpose? Did y'all hear who the voice actor of Megan is?
No.
It's a
Who?
girl.
Nah,
It's a
who
little
is it?
girl who went viral for TikTok. A very viral. Y'all gotta look it up. It's like a viral TikTok where she says something, and the joint was based off of her
Oh wow.
because of today's time.
you
and stuff.
go.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? Like this is all to me for something for today.
Right.
That makes sense.
It does make
even
sense.
though it looks goofy.
Right.
Also, I hate when I play Overwatch or something and someone kills me and then does their little dance.
Little
Oh my
dance,
God.
Fuck you.
Right. Like I want to get you worse now.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Facts.
Like dog, like don't kill me in the dance, my nigga.
No, that's crazy, bro. That's what we do
Don't
in
do that in
basketball.
that
Like,
dance.
not murder.
Yeah.
not with murder.
No.
I was playing a game the other day. This nigga killed me, and he had a jump shot emoji. I
Ooh.
almost flew to his house.
You should have blocked his shot. That's what you should have did.
Don't yell Kobe after you shoot me in the face. My
Oh
nigga.
my God, that's a bad one.
That's wild.
That is not a fun
Dog.
celebration. But yeah, so we're gonna get into the next one. That was a good one though. Yeah, shout out to Annabelle.
Yeah.
But Chucky, man, Spider-Man 3. So Tobey Spider-Man 3 versus the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I picked this one because I feel like both movies get shit on a lot.
Rightfully so.
That's
in
here and
certain
there. That's here and there, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's your opinion. Everybody got their own opinion, but they do get shit on in different ways, right? For different things. So I just thought it'd be nice to put those two together because I think there's still some underrated things to both movies, regardless of how much you look at it the whole movie.
Right.
There's definitely some gems in both movies. So, damn, I don't know if I want to go first.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
All right.
It's kind of tricky. I won't
It
lie
is
to you.
tricky
They're
'cause,
pretty.
again,
they're
I-
not as bad if you rewatch them. They're not as bad as you think.
Right.
At least.
And it is aspects on both Jones that I do appreciate, but I might have to
He's
go
on
with
Well, I'm waiting. I want to know. Hold on. Can you tell me before he goes what you think he's gonna say?
He's gonna go with Amazing Spider-Man too.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you? Yeah, me
That's
too.
what I was gonna go.
Me too.
That was it.
Yeah, no, say your piece. It was just you
Check this
reacting.
out. These waffle-colored Negroes, they love that
Nah, we're
movie.
friends now.
Light-skinned waffle
We're friends
color.
now. No, this is
Yeah, after you call him a breakfast food color, we have to be friends forever now. That's amazing. He said, "I'm making
Hey,
waffles."
listen, I can do that. I'm black as hell.
Right.
Right. I'm so black. I walk in my car, my oil light comes on.
There you go. You know how many alleyway jokes I got growing up? I understand.
It's
fine, it's fine.
Listen, man. You from my tribe. We probably Nigerian. We
I'm
probably
not sure. You never know. You never know.
Oh, don't do that. He gonna think he's from Wakanda. Don't get him that
my
much.
Wife. My wife is Latino. My wife is Latino. I be telling her, no, we come in different shades.
Of course. Of
Yes, we
course.
do. Yes, we do.
We really do.
But yeah, sorry. Go with your.
The Amazing Spider-Man
with
2.
That was amazing.
I like that joint. It just certain things. I thought the movie was real. I thought the movie was.
Trying to get it
Yeah,
together.
I'm stumbling on
My
my
bad.
words and shit. No, I thought the movie was cool. I feel like Andrew gets a bad rap.
That's a whole
Super
different
bad rap
combo. Low key.
on the stuff. Because even myself, I know when those movies came out, I did not go see them Jones. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
That's so sad.
I remember the Amazing
I was
Spider-Man
the one.
movies really late. Like,
I get it though.
you know what I mean?
The hype, and not a good hype. The negative hype towards those movies made people literally not think they existed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I honestly, I was just Toby's the Spider-Man for me. So that it was just like a nostalgia thing when I was
Yeah,
young. I was just like,
yeah.
I'm cool. But I'm watching those movies because I had watched Amazing Spider-Man 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 2 back to back.
Oh,
so I got
nice.
to get the
That's
whole,
a nice watch too. I did it before.
just together and just the arc and seeing how the whole thing with Gwen Stacy got to play. That's the first time we
Ain't
got
it
to
crazy?
see that on screen.
Yeah.
So it's reasons for it, but I would have said I think they did a little bit more with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 for me. It felt like obviously everybody has their gripes with Spider-Man 3 and how
do,
they
yeah.
did so much. They did a little too much. You know what I mean? I feel like I have to give it to Amazing Spider-Man 2 in that fight, in my opinion. You know?
Okay. I'll go next, and then Tash, you go after me. I'm only doing this so I can say Amazing Spider-Man. Now he got to say something else. I'm just playing. But nah, I do want to give love to Spider-Man 3, but like Amazing Spider-Man, you almost have to give more love when it comes to like again, it got shat on, bro. Like people did. I remember I did see them go when it came out, and I got a lot of Marvel friends. I ain't had no Marvel friends that wanted to see that joint.
That's
like
crazy.
seriously. And if you go back, like the trailer's not that bad, bro. It's not that. It's mainly what you were saying. A lot of people like y'all redoing my joint. That's like if they redid Wolverine.
And it wasn't
It's
that
like if they redid Wolverine at that time.
And
though.
it wasn't
It's too
that
iconic, like
far
you can't-
away from each other.
That's
if
why.
you remember,
It
like
was too close.
It wasn't that.
It was
They
like
didn't
4
wait
years,
that long.
5 years. It really wasn't.
Might have been less than that.
Might be, bro. But-
Might have been less than that.
Yeah, it might be like 4. I guess.
Yeah.
But because of that, it just sucked because not even just Andrew's performance, like other people killed in the movies. Jamie Foxx killed in that movie. I hated how he looked in it, but he killed in the movie though. You know what I'm saying? The dude who played, even shout out Trippy, our friend Lord Trippy said he didn't like the boy that played Green Goblin only because he's like James Franco's
James
my
Franco.
Green Goblin.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if you look at the performances, he killed. It's just a different tone for that entire movie. But again,
They went in a different direction.
but again, the Amazing Spider-Man is not every Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I like that they did little different takes with him. And I thought the father plot was kind of dope. Even though, you know, it kind of got weird, but I thought it was cool in comparison to Spider-Man 3 where there's like literal 4 different character plots at the same time.
Yeah, like
And-
Venom,
and-
Sandman. Who else? There's a
Oh,
couple other.
Venom, Sandman, Green Goblin as Hobgoblin,
Yeah.
with his dad, and then also Toby. Like,
Oh, with the black suit.
That's what I'm saying.
Him dealing
So-
with that, and yeah,
and
And
he
they
still,
made Sandman kill Uncle Ben.
yes, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
And it was confusing because it's like, bro, we saw him die with another man. So you're just telling me that's not true now? Okay, cool.
Okay, retcon your retcon.
Go ahead. Retcon your retcon is crazy. But yeah, again, there is moments in that movie that's fire. There is some scenes that are dope, like shouting out Spider-Man 3. When he gets the Venom joint, that scene is crazy. When Bull's in the church,
Yeah.
just even though it doesn't make sense why he miraculously is in the one church in this big ass
City.
whatever. But the actual scene is crazy,
convenient.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
right.
how convenient you praying this one day,
And
not
you
even
get
on a
Venom.
Sunday. You
Right.
just going but again, so there's gems. It's just Amazing Spider-Man 2 it gets too much hate. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's how you feel.
I have a saying: the Amazing Spider-Man movies are the jaw rules of
Wow.
Marvel movies, and let me tell you why.
Okay.
Friend,
We
that
like
was
to shit
phenomenal.
Ja Rule. We like to shit on Ja Rule.
Yes.
But
And it's
if
not
it
nice.
wasn't for 50 Cent, we wouldn't be shitting on Ja Rule.
Yes.
This is why we love you. Yes.
That's
Speaking on-
that's
hold
a
on, pause,
specific
yes.
analogy, bro.
Very specific.
And
Only
not-
certain people will know that analogy. That's why
for
we
sure.
appreciate
And
he
it's
doing
like-
the Birdman.
It's such a dog. Okay, yes.
Nah,
yes,
you're a real one, bro.
Yes.
It's only us.
100%.
Only yeah.
I have a saying I always tell people: we would not be as hard on the Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man movies if the MCU wasn't going on at the same time.
Come on, man.
Let's have this conversation. The whole time we were watching, when they announced they were redoing Spider-Man,
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Oh, is he going to be in the MCU?"
Yep.
They were like, "No, he's not." So everyone's like, "Then what the fuck is this?"
What is literally what is it? What is
Then
it?
what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It came out the same year as the first Avengers.
Yes, it did. You remember that tease, Joe? Wasn't there like a teaser where someone said it like they promoted that he might be?
Yeah.
And it wasn't
Yeah,
true
yeah,
or
that was the
something. I
big
forget what that was.
rumor
Yes, right,
that
right.
Sony actually kind of was like flaming because they were like, "Dog, we might be in trouble." People are like not happy about this.
Oh my god.
I
They're
always tell
crazy.
people we got to think. They keep saying, "Oh, Sony might take Tom Holland away." No, he's not. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. They experienced Spider-Man without MCU.
They didn't like it.
Night and day. Night and day. Night and day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, unfortunately, those movies got a really bad rap
It's so sad, man.
because we were all like, all right, is this going to be MCU? Is this? And then we saw Avengers. Now we're really hyped.
Oh wow. I
Now
didn't
we're
even-
really like, we really
Oh.
want these characters together.
Yeah.
And then Sony's like, ha, psych. And that really pissed people off.
It did.
And, one of the oldest sayings in history, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yep.
Damn, man.
So they were like, bet. So I guess we're just going to join in. And I bet you Fox is kicking themselves because they had the chance to do the same thing.
Yes, they did.
They had the chance. And they said, nah, we're good. We got X-Men. No.
No, you don't.
Let me tell you how bad Dark Phoenix did. Dark Phoenix did so bad in theaters, it made less than the first X-Men movie without inflation.
That's
my
crazy.
God.
Back then, tickets were like $5.
No.
So we won't even do inflation. Just dollars to dollars.
I'm like
It made
thinking
less.
about every movie ticket we see, and we see IMAX. So a regular is what, 15, somewhere in between 15 and 20,
12,
depending where you go.
15, 14,
But at least $15, at least 16,
$15.
probably $15, $16. Bro, that is
About $15.
$10 less every ticket.
Damn.
Oh,
So
my God.
for every
That's actually
one
so
ticket
insane.
sold for Dark Phoenix, 3 more people went and saw X-Men. And
That's a lot of people,
and
bro.
then
That's a lot of people.
Once they even out, even more people went to see X-Men.
Oh my God.
So,
Yeah, they messed up.
That was when
They
Fox
dropped
was
that
like,
bag.
Maybe we don't know what we're doing. That's when Fox was like, yeah, man.
Yeah. It was like, it's the end of our days anyway. Let's just put something together and get out of here.
Nah, that's
Let's
facts.
get out of here.
That's facts.
100%, man.
Yeah.
But which one? Spider-Man 3 or the
Oh, I don't even think that was it.
Oh,
Oh, it's Amazing Spider-Man, isn't it?
Is it?
Amazing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Okay.
We can try to. I gave Spider-Man 3 love. It's fine. Shout out Toby though. You did what you
Yeah,
were
what he
supposed
did.
to do.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give another shout out. The Hobgoblin story in it is actually kind of fly. But again, the movie shits on a bunch of things.
It was
in the
too
movie.
much, bro. If they
It was too
pulled
much in
back
this
a
one
little
movie.
bit.
If that was another movie, you know what I'm saying? That in itself, and you really got to play out. Because even James Franco was kind of he was going in that John. Like rewatching it recently. Like
And didn't Sam Raimi say like that was Sony pushing
Yeah,
more
it was
characters
Sony.
in that film?
Yeah, and he even
it was
said that
Sony.
he even said that he didn't feel confident with that one, to the point to when that got so shat on, he started working on Spider-Man 4, and he just ain't have the confidence because he was like,
Yeah.
it's over. So he just stopped doing it, and then
Right,
that's
right,
when-
right. Nah,
that's when-
facts.
yeah, crazy. All right, wait. So our last one for today. This is probably the best one, so I'm not going first.
Man.
It's probably you. You were Taz. But you know what? I would love if Taz went first with this one. Infinity War versus Endgame.
Infinity War.
Oh, that was easy.
Infinity War.
Is this question first? You know what? Can we
What?
change this? Can we change this one?
Oh, my
'Cause
bad.
No. I want to change this because I like how fast you answered it. Is that with you saying favorite? I like this more, or I think this is a better movie.
Infinity War is a better movie.
Ooh, get into it. I like that.
Infinity War is a better movie. What are we talking like Endgame had the best ending, but I'm talking as a whole entire package. Infinity War.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Really?
Because I'm
You
thinking
were
about
different
it.
the other day.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, come on. I might debate y'all. I'm
setup, bro.
Waiting.
The
The setup is great. The setup is what makes
Just
it right.
'cause
Yeah.
It's a combination. We obviously everybody who watched that,
Right.
we
10
just-
years of setup, bro. I get you.
Exactly, but also we just came from Ragnarok. We know this is coming. This part happened. It's connecting to that. Like it's just the everything
Yeah,
is
that build
coming.
up.
Everything is. It's like the adrenaline is the Infinity War movie. You feel me? Like
It is the adrenaline, but again, is that a bias part of it? One, I'm asking, playing devil's advocate.
biased to what?
The conversation, the adrenaline. The adrenaline's gone when there's a different type of adrenaline when Endgame came, because it's like, all right, we already seen, we know where we at. Let's
Nah, facts. But
You know what I
Endgame
mean?
was different. Well, Endgame to me was different just because I'm looking at it. We came off if the ending of Infinity War, we lost, right? The niggas is dead. It's a lot of dead. people.
niggas dead.
No, facts. It's a lot of
real.
dead people. It's just a different movie. It's a different tone.
It's
but
a different
like
thing.
I say this all the time. We did this for the pod as far as comparing the two, but to me it's difficult to compare them because I kind of put them together like it's
As one movie,
as
yeah,
one
yeah,
joint.
yeah.
Like I need both to tell the complete story.
You do.
But Infinity War, if it's everything, bro. It's just.
I get you. Okay, wait. I'm sorry, Taz. Yeah, keep going on why it was so easy for you then.
Nah,
Same
I agree with
thing?
everything you said.
Yeah.
So let's start from the beginning. First of all, we are there's a lot of things that were done in an Infinity War that was bold.
As hell.
We are introduced to Thanos taking out the two strongest Avengers.
And
In the first-
from the rip.
10 minutes of the
First,
movie.
less than 10 minutes. It's like
Off rip. They didn't even show him as him beating Thor. They didn't even show it.
on another
They
good point in
showed
that.
up
That was the first
beating
time we saw Thor bleeding. I never even seen Thor bleed before.
Yeah.
So in that
Yeah.
moment, you're right. Yep.
Like we kick it off with that, and he put hands on Hulk. He didn't just
Hands
beat Hulk.
and feet. Hands and feet.
That was a mollywop.
Bro, he being
I
like
was
he
like,
stole
yo,
something.
that was a prison beating, dog. He punched him in the neck.
Oh.
That's some prison hood nigga
No,
shit.
that's crazy. He said he punched him in the neck, bro. Imagine getting punched. You ever been punched? I never been punched in the neck. That's
Who
crazy.
do you
Lose
think
air.
you are punching the Hulk in the neck? Who do you think you are, my nigga? He said I'm Thanos, bitch.
No, that's real shit. I was in the. I just you saying that. I remember me being in the theater and being like, huh. Oh, oh my God!
Listen,
Help!
when I went to go see it in the theater, there was a dude in front of me screaming for his
Me
life.
too. I didn't know what to do with myself.
He had a Hulk shirt on. He had a
Oh,
Hulk
no.
hands. That man was screaming.
I bet he went home very depressed.
Yeah, because
By the end of that movie, he never came back.
Hulk ain't been the same since.
He never got his lick back.
He ain't been the same since.
Oh, he might be in
Still.
He might be on that website, Intelligentsia, right now. He might be Hulkling.
That man went and found God. Oh my God! He was like, no, I choose peace, man.
I choose peace, bro.
I choose peace.
He said, "Yeah, man." He said, "I'm a Falcon fan now. I don't even like Hulk anymore."
Hey, my man was walking out with a conundrum in his head. He was like, bro, I just saw my favorite character get hands and feet on him.
In the first 5 minutes.
And then
He
had
had
the
to sit through the
audacity,
rest of the movie.
bro. And then had the audacity to say no. Oh my God! He said, "Come on up." No. Shit. All right, bro. You got messed
My
up.
nigga said no, like Caesar on
Yes.
Planet of the Apes.
Like no. It must be
Monkey,
stopped.
Get in that room. That nigga said, no. Like, God damn, son, that nigga pussy. Hulk was like, nah, son, I'm good.
No, for real. I've never seen that before. You're right, though. I'm sorry to continue your point.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
It's definitely the first time we've seen a lot of a lot. You're right. You're right. You're right.
And we finally actually see like the Marvel Universe interact with Wakanda.
Oh, that was a beautiful
And
thing.
while I love Endgame and I love Portals, nothing
I love portals.
Marvel has done has beaten when Thor shows up in Wakanda.
Ooh.
When Thor shows up and he lands and like everyone's getting the shit out of him,
Nah,
and
that was
Thor shows
nuts.
up and he screams, "Bring me Thanos!" and slam. Listen,
Hold on.
I almost picked my chair up.
No, that was crazy.
in the
That was
theater
crazy.
and threw it at the screen. Screaming.
Like a
was
damn
ready.
tomato.
I was ready to go Super Saiyan on somebody.
No, I'm with
I
you.
was so
Wait, I
energized.
got a debate for that though. Devil's advocate.
Talk
You don't
Talk to me.
like. I'm gonna say another one, and tell me if you still think the Thor one that you said is a bigger moment for you when you saw it than
Okay.
this. When Cap gets the hammer, that didn't
That
do
was a
it
great
for
moment.
you. It was not
Still
bigger
doesn't
though.
beat Thor.
Wow, you too?
Still doesn't beat.
Oh, no,
and
I
the
might
reason
agree
why
with
you. You might
is
the hammer,
because Thanos- but let me tell you why. The reason why
Yeah.
is Thanos was like, and
True.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
okay.
Nah, you're
Oh,
right.
that's cute. That's cute.
He definitely did. He was like, "You're funny." Like that was the energy the whole time.
He's
Oh
like,
man.
"Wow, I just beat your homie who had two of them."
Like you think this does
Who are
anything
you?
to me?
No,
Nah, that's real. That's real. That's
So
real.
yeah, no, that's just me.
No, I feel
just
you.
think
I get
that
it. Mm-hmm.
That moment was great because like everybody, it looked like it was over. Like,
Yeah.
dog, what are they gonna do? And all of a sudden,
My
Thor
theater
just shows
screamed
up.
when that. You were 100%
Yeah.
right. My theater screamed when that moment happened. So
Yeah,
I get you.
every
Get you.
theater across the world
Screamed at that
the
part.
same
You never
time.
lied. We thought that
And
shit
to
was
me,
over.
they haven't been able to beat that moment, that scene.
Yeah.
Him catching
It was
the
great. Yeah,
hammer
right. That was a great moment.
up there.
Mhm.
Up there. But I tell people, Endgame is just, you ever make like a playlist of your favorite songs?
Mhm.
That's what that was. Endgame is just a best of. Like we go and revisit
It's the
a bunch of
greatest hits
stuff.
album, is what you're
It's a
saying.
greatest hits album.
Mm,
It's
I
one
know
of
so,
those
'cause they
now.
did
This is what I call
revisit
music.
scene
They
from the
did.
other movies.
They
You're right.
did.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a
now
trip
this
down
is what I
memory
call
lane.
music
Yeah.
type things.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
that was now. This is what I call the MCU.
Oh, don't do that. Stop it. Because it was more quality than that. It's almost like one of the best,
it's
greatest
a good
albums. Don't do the now hits. Not the
It's a
now
good
top
movie,
40.
But in comparison,
He said Disney jams.
Disney jams.
Not Disney owning
now.
both. Oh God.
exactly.
He said that was Kevin doing the "You are now watching Disney."
Yo.
Now this ain't Kids Incorporated.
Oh, no. I get your point though. You're making a great. That's a solid point. I'm
That's
with
just
you.
me though.
Yeah, no, I respect. Another point to what he said. Like I'm kind of. They both. We see anything like either of them? No. since then, and will we until a Secret, or until they do it again, till Marvel and them do it again? So you can't even compare it regardless of anything else.
And to be
this
honest,
just comparing it to each other.
Not to even veer off too much, but like I feel like we never, when Secret Wars comes out, bro, it's gonna be an interesting time in this space of people, because we never got Infinity War Endgame until we got Infinity War Endgame.
Touché.
So now we have a benchmark to compare it to. So
that's gonna suck.
It's a lot of pressure on Secret Wars, low key.
It's unfortunate though, because people gonna hate even if that shit is immaculate. Amazing. They're gonna say so much and make it sound like it's the worst shit they ever could do.
Yeah. But when we finally get the payoff of having Tobey Maguire,
oh my god, bro,
Captain America,
people gonna boo it.
Probably Wesley Snipes' Blade.
Yeah,
Wolverine probably gonna be there.
They're gonna be like, boo, where's Miles? Bro, shut up. Wait.
We've been waiting 20 years for this.
Bro.
20 years.
Oh my god.
Give it to me. Hand it over.
Please.
Yeah.
I don't
20 years.
Anyway, yes. I'm with you.
Now, Caesar, what is your?
I mean, damn. Y'all didn't endgame my endgame. I'm just saying. I didn't even have an opinion, to be honest. Because again, we had a really good conversation about this other day, which made me put it on here. They're different movies, man. Like the literal tones are like not the same. Like if you were to, I guess, like take the plots and put it not in a comic book movie, they would be two different, probably like genres. You know what I'm saying? Because one is almost like the second one's almost damn near a heist movie. Like it's just like.
No, it is.
You know, expanded. It is. It really is a time heist in an expanded way. It's like Back to the Future kind of vibe with Marvel. So you can't look at that compared to this Game of Thrones as we are ready for war from the start of the movie to the end of the movie when we die. And then they all die. And you never seen characters one die, let alone we seen Coulson die. I ain't seen nothing like I seen Loki. I heard Loki's bone snap.
Yeah.
Literally, I heard his bone snap. So it's like, yeah, we never, again, it's what you said. That part alone, the introductions, the interactions being so perfectly written. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The only thing I'm going to give Endgame, damn did they give every moment, like every person a moment to shine. Even a little bit, just 1% more than Infinity War did to me. Down to the group being the damn the hammer, like, you know what I mean? Everybody got their little part. So I'll say that over Endgame. Otherwise, though, that other movie was just adrenaline. That shit was like Uncut Gems. Like I'm with you, and it was long, so it was like, you know what I mean, like in a good way. Like I got to really sit with this and just feel insane emotion throughout the whole movie. Second one, you know, like Iron Man death, and there was moments that will probably live with me longer than some moments in Infinity War. But as a whole movie, no. Yeah. Okay. Infinity War.
All right.
Well, Task, you're amazing, friend.
I'm okay.
Get out of here.
I'm all right.
Being humble on us.
No, facts.
Nah, but it was
such a fun time, bro.
So fun, man. It was lit.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is the funnest I've ever had at an interview.
Wow.
Don't get me emotional. Like you just said, I am Iron Man or something. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You deserve it.
Thank you, man. Nah, it was great talking to you.
Pleasure,
man.
for sure.
Thank you for having me. This was fun. This was great. Let's do it again.
Please.
Ain't nothing but a word, bro.
Ain't nothing but a word. Please, before you get out of here, though, just throw all of your socials at everybody.
Salute. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Task, the old nerdy bastard.
Yes.
You can find me online on Twitter, up to Task. I'm on TikTok now too.
Yes.
I've reached that age where, like, I'm not too old, but I'm too old to be in the club.
Oh, I feel
like
you.
I've reached that age, and that's how I feel like on TikTok. Like, I'm like, I feel like I'm too old to be here. And everyone's like, no, everyone of all ages is doing it, and I'm like,
but it don't feel right. Yeah.
We're all them 20-year-olds in the club. Like, look at this old nigga in here,
right? He's like enjoying himself.
Like, he can be here. But it's weird.
That's a great reference, though. I feel you.
That's how I feel. But it's all good. But yeah, up to Task. Leaders of the Free World. I have a podcast. I do live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, so 1 p.m. Eastern. It's called Super Suit Show. Just type in Super Suit Show, all one word. We're just two friends who've been reading comics for 20 years, and we don't, I just love how when I go on to people's shows, you guys are so structured. We have no structure. Like, there's no structure, right? People be like, wow, how do you prepare the show? I was like, we hit play.
I like that. Okay. Yeah. That's dope.
We just talk to each other, and like I treat our show like I tell people it's not even fair to call it a show. Like, this is a conversation with me and my nigga.
Right.
Like, we just talking. And then I have people. We do it live on Twitch, so people can participate as well. And we'd love to have you guys on as well.
Please, that'd be amazing,
let's do
man.
it,
We'll
man.
definitely figure that out.
Yeah.
Let's
talk
set
to
that
you
up.
about it.
We'll do that.
But yeah, man, it was amazing to have you. We can't thank you enough.
Sure.
Hey,
we can't
thank you
wait to
guys
talk
for
to you
having
again.
me.
Thank you,
For sure,
bro.
man. And yeah.
I probably better get going. The wifey's here. She's probably gonna stab me.
Oh,
I
know how that be. I gotta we gotta get going soon too.
Oh, it's all good, G. Thank you
for
guys
sure.
for having me, though.
Thank you, man.
Sure.
Hey, police, salute, y'all. Peace out.
For
Definitely,
sure,
bro.
Well, I'm Caesar.
And I am Zen, and that was Listen 3000.
Bang bang.